Yeah, there we go.
The freestyle by Corey Holcomb and this bitch. Cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. I don't like your daughter, bitch. Ever since I saw the little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her. Her 2 kids that she kept cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. But get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
Over this internet.
God damn it.
You wouldn't talk to me like that if you was sitting in front of me.
5150 Nation. Are we on?
Yep.
God damn it. Yeah, we fucked up. It's my fault. The whole crew always be here on time. I fuck up. I be late. God damn it. Something wrong with me. I'm a weirdo. I'm a fucking weirdo. But
you ain't the only one. That's
we here. We made it another week, and I'm glad I made it another week. The whole crew is here.
How was Dallas, man?
I want to thank Dallas, Texas, Arlington Improv. Set a record in that motherfucker. We added 3 more shows.
Wow.
Record-breaking weekend, according to the Improv.
They ain't gonna lie about that kind of shit.
So y'all came out, man. I don't even know what to say.
Wow.
They came out in Arlington. That motherfucker. Last time I was there, we added a couple of shows. This time we added 3 shows.
Damn.
Cause you know what I'm saying? The demand was there.
That's what it boiled down to.
So I want to thank, ever since I did that Shaq shit in Dallas, that All-Star weekend, I'll never forget it. When I drove off that night, I knew I did something different. I said, damn, I told that motherfucker up. That shit might pay off later on.
That is one of my favorite ones, though. That was classic.
Just like when Bernie Mac had that shit, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You
It was
know what
over
I mean?
with.
Right.
He never had to look back after that. He always had a fan base.
Can I say this, man, for real? When I saw that on YouTube,
Which one?
the Shaq
Shaq
All-Star thing.
Right.
Because they were showing the crowd, right?
Right.
And you could see the niggas that were sweating the truth, right?
Right.
And you could see the niggas like, man, that's my nigga right there. And then they put the camera on Shaq, and you were winning on Magic, man. And Shaq didn't flinch, man. That motherfucker like, this shit funny.
Them niggas was laughing, man.
Oh, my God.
And my show that I do nowadays, it's like every week it grows and gets stronger. Where I'm the artist, so you can't brag on yourself because that don't sound right.
You don't have to.
But I watch what happens at comedy shows, and I know it's a difference in what I'm doing. And I can't wait to put this set that I'm doing now on DVD because it's stronger than the
best
Shaq set.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
stronger than
that's
the Shaq shit. So
shit.
when I do finally decide to just make this DVD, I know it's gonna do well. I know that it will be some shit that
People
like
will
Bobby
want to
said,
see, man. I'm telling you.
people
man.
gonna be watching this 50 years from now.
They will. Another one is when you was on Arsenio. I'm going to tell you why that was so special. You did not curse.
You good?
And
Yeah.
you absolutely killed the whole set. The whole set. 'Cause I watched the people, man. And they were like,
Well, when I went out there on our
killed
studio,
it, man.
it's not like a comedy club. It's dry.
you killed
Yeah.
it. No, you
The
took it up
audience is
there.
away from you, and on top of that, they don't believe at first if they don't know you,
Right.
because this is Hollywood. It's not a comedy club, and a lot of times in Hollywood, people get opportunities because they plugged in Hollywood.
Right.
I earned my opportunity on Arsenio, and I thank Arsenio. And I'm so embarrassed I forgot the lady who took the chance and let me on, because everybody
You know
in
they was
Hollywood who won't say their name
Right.
when they found out I was booked, how you gonna let Corey Holcomb do Arsenio? You know he can't do it without cursing, so they spooked the lady.
I told you,
But
man.
that's like
And
old Arsenio. You know that, right? That's
Corey.
how it was with old Arsenio. when he
Corey,
was
I've
on
been
years
telling you for
before.
years.
You know,
how-
What do you mean by old Arsenio?
Like that's
Oh,
the chances
shit.
they used to take. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like they were always shaking.
Let me say this about what Darlene said. I know
we were
Arsenio
on there
gives
like- we
people
were on there 4
chances
times, yeah.
because Suge Knight was on my episode of Arsenio.
That's true.
And when I saw Suge Knight there, Suge Knight was Suge Knight. He did not switch up. He was on there with his motherfuckers this, motherfuckers that, and I'm not shitting on him, but I'm just saying he didn't switch up. And I saw all the producers and everybody looking at Arsenio, and he said, "That's on me."
Because he did Louis Farrakhan.
He did Farrakhan.
And lost his fucking show.
He did everybody that nobody else
But let me
would
just
allow.
say this, Corey.
Say that again, D.
He did everybody that nobody else would allow.
Let me say
real shit.
all the
What you
rappers.
saying?
All
No, here's what he did that night. When he introduced you, he allowed the audience to enjoy the show. He said, "This comedian that's coming out here right now says everything all of us," he pointed at himself, "all of us that do comedy wish they could do." That's how he introduced you. And then you went out there and showed the people that saw that show and the people who have seen it on YouTube. Because over 1 million people done saw you do that Shaq thing.
Yeah.
And they see it for you. Because that was your coming out. But on that Arsenio, you showed them, man, I'm blessed with a gift. Because you went out there, man, you hit them with that Valentine shit, and it was over with, man.
And I want to say this to all the entertainers out there. It's not on you to say who you are. I do my best not to declare nothing about who I am. Zoe, you know what I'm saying? I watch you. You ain't a bragging motherfucker about who you are, but in my opinion, you different. And I wouldn't say that shit if I didn't really feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be phony with it. When I first met Bobby, he used to do weird shit to get on my nerve, but I saw something in him. I was like, this motherfucker here, especially when he get drunk. Oh my God, I can't be around this nigga when he drunk. Cause when he get drunk,
I witnessed it.
he could talk for an hour and a half straight and then say, "Now what'd you say?" When Bobby get that juice in him, that sauce in him, he a different man. But
when I'm not,
I seen
like when we first met,
the potential and what you trying to do, and that's why
I fuck
with you.
Yeah.
And I want to say this about Darlene Ortiz.
Here I go.
No, this real shit.
Here we go.
I'm not a womanly type of dude. I'm always cautious about women. Not because I don't like women. It's because of my experience and what I've been through dealing with women. That's not to say I never give up on women, because I know women, in my opinion, that's the stairway to everything up through the woman.
I have to agree.
To everything.
But I fuck with Darlene, and I'm always going to fuck with Darlene, because I feel like she is one of the rare ride or die
real
motherfuckers
ones
in the game.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck may go on, I feel like Darlene over here, she got my back when it really boiled down to it. When I'm talking about when the shit really hit the fan. You'll be in a relationship with somebody at home. You need to evaluate that shit. Is this motherfucker against you, or is this motherfucker for you? Now, sometimes you might be with a crazy motherfucker that don't know how to act. But when the shit really hit the fan, is that motherfucker going to be there for you, or is that motherfucker going to be against you? That's how you need to evaluate women. And when I think of all the women that I ever been around, as far as it go with a work environment, I feel like I'm blessed to work with Darlene. That's why I fuck with y'all. That's why this squad is what it is. Somebody say Darlene the devil.
Well, somebody else said Ice-T lost the real one.
In 30 seconds.
Oh, that's so sweet.
In
Who
30
said
seconds,
that?
I'm
I
gonna tell
really
you.
do feel like Ice-T lost the real one. I don't know Ice-T. You know what I'm saying?
We know Darlene, though.
I was just going to say, when it really boiled down to it,
That's sweet.
Darlene got a hard to go.
Oh, that's very nice.
In 30 seconds, let me say this, Corey. When I met Corey, I asked him if he was funny, because I really didn't know who he was. And he had a right to ask me who the fuck I was. And I told him my name. And he went out there on the stage in San Diego at the Spreckles Theater and destroyed them so bad. They added a second show. And I said, Corey, please, man, I seen a couple cute girls over there, man. Don't do that rotation joke. You remember that?
I remember that joke. The joke where I talk about the rotation. But I remember what Bobby talking about. It was a show I did where I didn't hardly make no money because I was working for Jamie Foxx and all them motherfuckers over there. But I'm glad I did it.
You destroyed,
regardless if
man.
they robbed me.
You destroyed.
Because they robbed me. And I'll say that shit.
It was mostly white people, and they were laughing
Jamie Foxx,
their
Martin
ass
King,
off.
they robbed me. I'll put them out there. What I got paid to do that show, I got robbed.
Not really. You know what happened? You found a fan base that you didn't know you had, because that was mostly white folk, and they were laughing.
That's what I'm
that shit
trying to
was
say.
funny
You
as
took
a
the words out my
motherfucker.
mouth. But I could go back to San Diego.
And
And everybody who was at that show
they there,
would be,
man.
oh, that's that one motherfucker. I'm going to go see him.
I got robbed.
So even though I got robbed
You came up.
by them motherfuckers,
Came up.
I'm eating now. I'm eating today.
I
And I
didn't-
ain't got to go do Annie.
I didn't know you from Allen House Cat, man. I came over to you and told you.
I'm
you
just
kid.
saying, I don't have to do Annie. I don't have to fucking go up there and
Too good for that.
Ham boning?
what?
You know what? Stop.
I ain't got a ham bone.
Too good.
Oh, my God.
Y'all got me then.
All right.
Fuck you now. I wish I had the balls to say fuck you then. But I wasn't this
just did.
nigga. I wasn't this nigga then. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't
Yeah.
because I got. It's just when you a man, you grow in a lot of ways. And nowadays, the chances I take, sometimes I do say, God damn, did I go there?
You
Yeah,
did.
actually, yeah. Yeah.
But you got there.
Yeah, it's something inside a motherfucker, man, where, goddamn it, if you push me, goddamn it, I'm going to bite back.
Right.
Right. All right.
It's coming out in the wash or the rinse.
Goddamn it, that's a good way to put it.
Good with that.
It's coming out, man.
Loose?
Uh-oh, Luce.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wanna-
We,
okay.
we
good
got
on
our
that?
segment that's about to come up. It's
Oh,
an interesting
shoot.
segment indeed.
All right. Well, I've shortened it.
Why you shorting it?
Just stop. Don't mess with it.
Darlene be letting motherfuckers fuck with her.
I just
Hey, boy, you chat room motherfuckers. Y'all some cold motherfuckers,
No, because
boy.
it's true. I would like to give some time to the second part, to the
There go
second
the
half.
Z.
Already
There go the
seeing
Z.
you down
Already
right
seeing,
now. Here they come. You ain't even started.
Look, you ain't got a Z. Just walk away and then come back when you ready, old suckers.
I like your segment, Darlene.
They don't know. They ain't been around. Anyway, okay, so really quick, I have to get this one out the way in the beginning. I think Chris has some of the pictures. Anyway, there's another girl who's coming out, and she's going to tell all about her clientele. She has a lot of celebrities that she had as clients that she would mess with. And you got the picture of her? Okay.
What is she?
That's a great
What do you
segue.
mean?
To
Anyway,
That's a dude.
Yeah,
what do you think about her? What do you think how that looks?
she's all
That's a
made
nigga.
up.
that's a
She's
dude.
all made up, Bobby said.
Well, ain't nothing
Yeah,
on
that's a
real.
transgender. Just wanted to make sure.
This
that
nigga's
before you
fist.
I
guys
knew that was a nigga.
Nigga
That
got
throat-
man fists.
That
with-
throat, that hand,
that hand.
them shoulders. Hold on.
Got Mayweather hands.
Anyway, it's a
Right.
transgender, and her or its name is Shauna Brooks, and she came out last year trying to already talk about her being with certain people, and it kind of got a big how you say it, she got some notoriety because they thought that that's okay. They thought that Chris Brown had messed with it, but then it was cleared that no,
It's
he
like a
never
death
got
in the
with that.
family, man.
Well, now it is getting ready to come out and reveal some of her high-profile clientele. Now, they said that she's actually
I
revealing.
say she got a Russell Westbrook face. That's funny than a
Did you show
motherfucker.
the other one?
He said she looked like
Oh, yeah.
Russell
Somebody
Westbrook.
say Mr. Thing.
She just posed in a couple of magazines, and that's where she's letting people know that she's getting ready to say
Hold on.
some
Somebody
some names.
I hit it.
This
Motherfucker.
is
What?
The,
You know what?
This is the
See?
tranny superhead. Is that what this is?
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. It's been around the block. So says
This is
she's
worse
gonna be
than a death in the
Says
family.
that she's making so much money now that in the last 10 years as an adult companion, she no longer has to do escorting. Instead, now people have given her offers to model and do a special film project. But that she's going to give more details about who she.
Jay Breeze say Jamie Foxx girl.
Wait a second. Well, interesting.
Somebody
Well,
got Sam Cassell.
wait a second. This is interesting because it even says, she says, I think people will be surprised to know some of the people that I've called my friends for years, confirming that she has had sexual relationships with a number of celebrity men, and we managed to get a few hints out of her because she doesn't want to give too much away before she spills the main beans. And
The main beans.
it said one of them happens to be a successful comedian turned actor, she said.
Tranny Pacquiao. That's what somebody said.
Did you hear what I said?
Man.
A successful comedian turned actor. Also, she's planning to expose in the coming months more names.
Who is the successful comedian turned
No,
actor?
they said that's what she said. That was her answer. She's like, I don't want to give too much away. Before I spill the main
No,
thing.
she
Like,
just
she's giving
indicted.
hints.
Like,
Well, let's
about
just
100
narrow
niggas.
down the
That's what I'm
successful
saying.
actor comedian.
Turned comedian.
Well, I don't know who she talking about.
So it said it said
There's 100 suspects we know
in the
for
coming
sure.
months that's what's going to happen. And then she said another is a very big Hollywood guy who has produced a ton of projects for film and TV, and everyone has worked with him.
Everybody worked with him.
That's what she said. And then she said the last person.
You talking about Tyler Perry?
She's just giving hints so far, so she's going to come out in the next few months.
That little last bit again.
Said one of them is also a Hollywood bigwig who has produced a ton of projects for film and TV.
Now everybody looking
and
at all
everybody
of
has
them
worked with him.
sideways.
But the real
What's
jaw
your guy
dropper,
named Will Packer. People looking at him think they talking about him.
the real jaw dropper is she revealed
Said
ongoing
producer.
relationships with plenty of professional athletes, and the last guy that she
That's
messed around with in the
disgusting.
NWA plays for the Lakers.
That's disgusting.
Say that
And that's-
again.
It said the real big one that she exposed or hinted in the expose she revealed that she has ongoing current relationships with the professional athlete who is an NBA player that plays for the Lakers.
That's why
Well,
we
let me tell you
suck.
something.
But why should we give a fuck?
But no. We give a fuck. And we just don't. We act like because we motherfucking real niggas, we motherfucking be like,
What they
all
talking
right,
about?
bitch, you
Yeah.
doing too much. Because the nigga is doing too much because if you put the wrong motherfucker out there, they
yeah.
might 86 your ass.
It's happened before.
Well,
Yeah, you
Bring
motherfucking
up-
out there
bring
talk
up a
about you
couple-
gonna bring
yeah.
motherfuckers out, but I want to say this:
It's happened before.
if I find out Kobe taking
You know what? Here we go.
hotel booty,
Here we go.
if
Nobody
that
said who it
nigga
was yet.
taking, if that nigga taking man pussy,
Here we go.
boy, his legacy will never rest as long as I'm alive. You better hope it ain't Kobe, so.
Wait. And by the way, and even worse.
Yeah, I would have to fall back off that,
Even worse,
man.
Shauna,
Tell
the
him, man.
it
Tell him what I told
has
you.
not
About what?
revealed if it's a full
How this is gonna end
transgender
up
or if it
going
does
there.
the tuck. In that one
Oh,
bathing
about
suit.
this.
What do you mean
So
a full
we'll let it happen
transgender?
organic.
Wait,
Cut
this
it
is
off.
important. So,
So
do you know
no,
what a
it-
full transgender
No,
is?
it says that
He know who
the
Kobe
big
Bryant is. He
question
didn't want you to
is
bring Kobe up,
also
man.
that it has not given away yet if it's made the transition with the cutting off and the shaping of it, or does it still have it and it's just tucking it. So they were saying even
Is
the
this
people,
nigga getting a close up?
even the people,
What the fuck is you doing,
Buff
Chris?
ass
No,
little
because that's what
Kim.
they were saying.
I
That's
know
the
when you
thing.
be here by yourself,
You know
boy,
what?
you be
No,
going.
I said for Chris to put it up. I said that it was saying, oh, I don't want to reveal that yet because it's not saying that
It don't matter. If you used to have a dick, you might as well still have a dick. 'Cause
It
you
said that
can't
there's
tell
some
me
cheat-
I used to be a man.
Look like the girl
At the-
twin of Karan Butler.
How do you
nigga.
fuck a how do you fuck a surgically made vagina? How do you do that?
Shit.
What is it made of? How do they do that?
How do
And
you
you
Do
even
they
know
blow the
when you're
sack
living-
out and then
Yeah, they empty it out and they
And
make
bake
the,
it?
the skin, the leftover skin, into the lips in a hole
so a surgically made vagina is a tucked in sack,
without the
with the
cartilage
hole
type of
drilled
thing,
a little
whatever the
deeper.
thing- Yeah,
But how do
exactly.
you even get that far?
huh?
How do you even get that far? How do you,
You
get
don't
past
know what
a
a
hug?
surgically. You don't know what
No,
a surgically
how do you get past a hug?
created
No, if I
vagina
hug,
look
if
like.
I hug a nigga and he feel like a
She
nigga,
keeps
I'm
her
gonna
dick
hold
in her
up.
ball closet.
I done hug
in the ball
bitches.
closet. There you go.
I don't
Right.
like you no more.
I done heard. I
If
done
you don't
hug
feel like a
bitches
woman, I
that
don't
feel
want
like
you no
niggas.
more. Well, I don't want you no more. If you don't feel like no woman, I don't want you no more.
So you saying if you
If I
hug,
hug a nigga and I don't
just
want
wait,
you no more.
Bobby, let me ask you this question: if you hug a transgender, is that
That
what they
you don't
call it?
know of, yeah,
Right?
that you-
No, I'm
Are
gonna
you
know
sure
when I
you
hug
gonna know
him.
that's a man?
Yeah, because he got everything you just said: shoulders and tightness and
Okay,
shit.
next,
Most
next,
of them
okay.
Motherfuckers
Wait,
that
Corey.
don't know
There's
how
a
it
reason
really goes.
why I
Next
ain't
week,
had to
I'm
go
gonna
through
bring
that.
a whole load.
I
of
know
mixed
what I like.
pictures,
I like
trannies
softness.
and real. And we can pick.
I like
which ones are
softness.
transgenders out.
I want to bring some.
They ain't gonna make it, man.
I want to bring some.
What?
What they call
Some of them are hard to-
transgenders.
Yeah, some of them are really hard.
They gonna get hit
I
in
want
they
to find
goddamn
some
job.
transgenders
Gingers.
that really look like women.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna feel like
I
women.
want them to meet Bobby.
They're not gonna feel like women.
I want them to take Bobby
They
out.
ain't taking me no goddamn.
Bobby,
way.
some of these
I'ma
real
give you
women
money.
Introduce me to
alter-
anyone,
alternating
I'm
their-
gonna know
altering their
it's them
body.
Now you
motherfuckers.
heard what Bobby said. Bobby
I
said
ain't
if I
fucking with
introduce
nobody
him
you
to a
introduced
trans.
me to.
So let me ask you this, Bobby is
I
my
don't fuck
friend
with
because
that.
I don't play like this.
Bobby's
but you
my
talking this
friend.
shit. If I introduce you to
anybody.
a transgender,
I'm not
and
talking to him.
whatever happened, you won't be mad at me.
Exactly, because
Okay,
you
I
just
got
made
you.
it official. I ain't gonna ask you about
definitely
no
have one of them-
And I'm not.
Them
I'm
look
not
throat
fucking with
niggas,
you.
I'll let you.
I'm not gonna fuck with you like that.
I want them regular throat niggas.
You done
be
already
like,
told me.
they gonna buy some water and everything from your ass. They gonna be like,
Oh my God.
I'm
Okay.
gonna set Bobby up because he's
Somebody
talking
said
this
Sydney
shit.
Star.
Man, you just done
Say
fucked
what?
it up, man. Because you
Somebody
could have gave me
posted
some
Sydney
girls.
Star.
You're gonna give me a
that?
transvestite. What kind of friend?
Another
are you, man?
trans.
Oh yeah, no, there's some
What?
ones out
What
there
they
that are
say?
like.
Shit.
Somebody
that-
posted what?
There's some out there that throw me off.
What kind of friend is he,
Sydney
man? He gonna give me a
Star.
training,
That's another
man.
one.
What
He
the
gonna
fuck?
set.
It was a
he
nigga
trying
in
to set a
Chicago,
booby
Bobby.
trap.
Bobby, this is the problem with this nigga in Chicago. He used to always get motherfuckers, not no regular goofy motherfuckers,
Exactly.
real
Real,
niggas,
dude.
because he had small features. His face was
Petite.
small.
Petite.
I don't like
His
small
neck
women.
was small. Yeah, right.
I know.
You don't want no. You don't just like big motherfuckers, Bobby.
I like women,
You
man.
settle for big motherfuckers.
No, I don't settle for a
You want a
goddamn-
bad motherfucker.
You know what? You done played me too close too many goddamn times. on that. And I ain't gonna
When
put
we
my-
get older, we settle.
No.
Look at the people we
No,
with
look
when
at
we
me
get
now.
older.
Look at me. Do I look like I'm settling, goddamn?
Did you hear what Bobby said?
Do I
No.
look like I'm settling? Fuck no.
Do you look like you settling?
I know I ain't.
I haven't seen
Bobby,
Bobby.
you
I
have
know
been
Bobby
I
at
have
my
a girlfriend he
shows
married.
with whoever.
You
Bobby
have been
Day?
But
Let me tell you,
you
what
ain't
Bobby.
been with
What's Bobby's
me.
situation?
Bobby has been to my shows looking just like that dude in that movie Trading Places that they slid
Oh,
that
get the
formula to.
fuck
Throw
out
it over here.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. You need to let
Bobby,
these motherfuckers
Here, the
go.
orange
That's a
report.
joke.
Right, the orange report.
The orange crops.
Bobby
know
be
what?
dressing just like
No, I
Inspector
thought
Gadget.
Inspector Gadget. That's what they called him.
I'm not knocking your style.
You can't.
But when
It
you
worked
say,
for
do
me.
I look like I'm old?
To you, I don't care about how I look
I'm
to
going
you.
to take Bobby shopping. As long as you give me that coat and
fuck
that hat.
Fuck that.
I want to burn that motherfucker like
Fuck
Darth
that.
Vader at the end of Return of the
Fuck
Jedi.
It worked for me. It
I wanna
works for
burn
me.
that motherfucker.
I'm glad it ain't up to you.
I'm gonna carry that coat
You
out the
ain't gonna
stove
do
like Luke
shit.
carried Darth Vader out.
You are
I'ma
not
be like,
gonna
let
do
me
shit
look on you.
for me. You're not gonna do shit for me like that. Not for me.
Let me wear that coat with my own eyes.
We shooting higher than that, man. Fuck that, man. You ain't taking me shopping. You ain't gonna give me no
I ain't gonna
hoes.
let nobody put the fire out with no cake and water either. That
Yeah.
coat gonna burn.
All right, whatever, goddamn it. Yeah. I don't need that kind of help, goddamn it.
You my man.
No, I'm not. If you're trying to give me a training,
A training.
You
you
said
can't do
you
no
would
better.
know.
I shouldn't have to know, because you shouldn't even be sending me no training. You
Real
supposed to
men-
send me some
Real men
some
don't
good-looking
play.
girl.
It's a
I ain't got no
man
business
and woman
sending him no tranny.
Hell no.
But he
You
said
my
he'll
friend.
know a tranny.
But
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna tell the tranny, don't fuck her.
I don't.
Let's bring
I
out
don't
He
the
gonna be
need.
calling me,
pictures.
man, Corey. but
I
this
don't
motherfucker
need a
trying to do
friend.
something. Be like, don't fuck it.
I do not.
Corey, this
I do
motherfucker
not
got my
need a
foot in his
friend.
mouth. Don't fuck it.
I don't need a friend that's gonna send me a
He
training.
gonna be like, give me, he finna give me
I
a
ain't
cake
got
and
no
bath.
friend.
Corey always wanted a cake
That's
and
some
bath.
history making shit. I ain't never had a friend send me no goddamn training.
See, he getting mad because
'Cause you are
he
disappointing
said-
me, man.
He said that
Why
he
the
would
fuck
know.
would you
would
send?
know.
No,
So take that
I
back.
don't want
You
to know.
won't know.
I don't want to know. How about
Right.
that?
How about that?
Send
Yeah.
me something I
He
can work
took it
with.
back because he know.
I don't
that
want you sending me no
Some
training.
people-
You
because
spoke
they
from
look
emotion.
really real.
No, I don't
And
want
it's
you
some
sending me
motherfuckers
no
out here that
training.
will fool your
Here's
ass.
why
That's the point I'm
I
trying
took
to
it
make.
back.
G.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
need
the
you
point.
sending me no training. I'll apologize. No,
Training.
no, I don't need you doing
I'll buy you a bike, nigga.
I'll take that. I'll take a bite. Don't send me no goddamn training and call me your friend, man. That's a bad motherfucker.
Real
Real men don't need training.
About a training, my friend sent me a training. I ain't never had that happen, man.
Well, that's some
to go to the
country ass
bathroom.
shit, boy.
I gotta
Training.
go to the bathroom. Like, oh God, I can't.
That
Okay.
sound like a go kart that fuck other cars. Training. Bobby, hold on. No, let me make sure this is clear. I said it because you were so cocky.
So adamant. No,
You
he's adamant
said
about
you
it.
would know a training.
And then I apologize.
Okay,
I said-
now we good. I won't pull it.
Never.
But I was sure gonna pull it.
Then you wouldn't have been my friend.
It was
man.
gonna be a bad motherfucker.
But then you're not my friend, man. You wouldn't. You
I was
wouldn't
gonna,
do that to
I
me.
was gonna get him to be
No,
like,
ain't no only. You
Ask
can't be my
Corey-
friend and
ask
bring
Corey,
me
can
no
we come to
training,
the
man.
5150 show.
Can't bring me no training, man. I ain't going for that, man. I don't need no goddamn training.
God.
Somebody
Okay.
say Bobby
Loose
stole
talk
clothes
about
from
booty.
Columbo set.
And wow. Y'all
Who said
about to
that?
go.
Thurston Howell. Fuck you,
Thurston
nigga.
underscore Howell.
Thurston
Oh.
Howell the first.
Oh my God. Okay, let's change the
Bobby,
subject.
you know what happened? Bobby meditated if I'd have called him up with a training. Bobby would have been
Training
bad to the
of a
brother.
tranny.
I'd have been like, what
Training
happened?
for
to me?
tranny.
I'd be like, what happened to me?
Training for a tranny.
I'd be wanting to know what happened to me.
Go ahead, D.
Cause
What else
Okay,
you got?
I ain't got that kind of
That was
okay.
good, the
Okay,
tranny.
okay.
Hey,
I don't
sister,
have
don't
that
be
kind.
putting motherfuckers out there, because if you get missing, you get missing. Ask Anna Nicole Smith. Thought she was about to get that old man money. Them rich folks made that bitch disappear and the heir to the money disappear. Did y'all notice that?
I did.
Yeah, that's true.
And now all the money is
Everybody's
back
gone.
with the
And
people.
back with the kids. You're
$1
right.
billion
All right,
to
let
get
me
that done.
Gangsters do real shit.
change
boy.
the
$1 billion.
subject. Okay. Everybody in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, if you have had unprotected sex with this woman and you gave her some money, you were a hella mark, just like everybody
We got
else.
a picture of this woman?
Yes, there she is.
Oh!
This woman makes over $10,000 a month by asking boyfriends for abortion money. She's 27 years old, and she was pulled over early in the morning a couple weeks ago due to a speeding violation. Her name is Natasha Brown. She acted in a very suspicious manner, so the officers decided to search her vehicle, where they discovered $60,000 in cash. When the officers asked her why she had such a large amount of money, she replied,
Is abortion money?
She replied, I'm getting an abortion. She was taken into custody for further questioning because she seemed so strange. She then told the Baton Rouge investigators that the money was rightfully hers. Investigators asked her for employment information, and she told investigators her deal. She said she had no job, that she was a self-employed entrepreneur, and she then explained, this is how she does it. She said that the money was rightfully hers, and she said, I have at least 54 current boyfriends, and after 3 weeks of unprotected sex with them, I then tell them that I'm pregnant and not ready for a baby. I then ask them for the abortion money, and she told investigators she picks the ones that have just gotten paid and usually get $400 to $500 out of each boyfriend.
Wow.
She told investigators, I've been earning over $10,000 a month monthly doing this. I don't get tired, is what she said, her words.
Hustle
Investigators then called 2 of her currently claimed boyfriends, and they were very unsuspected. One of the boyfriends, who was 28 years old, Jamal Jones, said that he gave her the money because he didn't want no kid. Listen to his voice, or his words. He didn't want no kid with her because she had a thoughty reputation, but that he still loved her.
That's
What?
Yeah, that's just
I'm not mad at that bitch hustle.
woo. That's a hella hustle.
That's a hell of a hustle.
That's
She
a
a
hella
dirty,
hustle.
rotten bitch, just like most hustlers are. Niggas who motherfucking got no
got
motherfucking
Game.
no stop sign on they hustle. She is no different than Creflo Dollar.
Okay, and
Wow.
all of them.
No, she's
all
more
of them
open
are
than this.
protected.
Eddie Long.
I gave up service.
All Eddie Long want is a little booty hole.
You know,
He extort booty hole.
and then make the church pay
If
for
you're not
it.
gonna make the choir unless that asshole get rearranged with my motherfucking honey mustard on it. That's what he tell them niggas.
so hopefully,
choir rehearsal.
hopefully none of our watchers or followers had unprotected sex with her and gave
What
her some
the
money.
fuck?
There you go. She came up. Anyway, the last story is, I don't know if you guys have
Are
heard.
y'all mad at her? You mad at her, D?
No, it's funny as hell to me.
She's
I'm
not a
laughing.
moral person.
No, she's definitely
She's a
not.
wicked
No.
bitch.
She's wicked, but
But when you fuck with hoes,
and no
like
protection and no protection
ain't no telling what's coming your way.
at all.
And worse than HIV, a baby by a hoe will destroy you.
There you go. And it did not say if she already had
Wow.
any children.
Your legacy is done.
Holocaust womb.
So. Ooh.
That's
Holocaust.
Ooh,
woman.
Jew.
damn. Who said that?
Well, nobody's saying that she actually had or has
Satchmo
ever been pregnant.
74.
Nobody ever
Uber
said
car
that.
pussy.
She just tells them that. Can you imagine that? They found $60,000 in her car.
Well, she had 60 million.
54.
Well,
54
they
boys.
I know a
all
bitch who
paying.
bought a Lexus All-Star Weekend when it was in Atlanta. I'm sorry, not a Lexus, a new Jaguar. She hustled that pussy that Wednesday through that Sunday, and on Monday she limped in the Jaguar. Damn it, put a cushion on that chair, and put a cushion on that chair and filled out the paperwork.
Damn.
And a frozen ice
Hell
pack down
yeah.
there, huh?
Yeah, that pussy. I know that pussy look like goddamn it, stuffed shrimp and papados. Goddamn it.
That's fat than a motherfucker.
Stuffed shrimp crab and crab in it.
Stuffed bell peppers. Nigga, just
Anyway,
Pussy look like gourmet.
the last thing I wanted to kind of touch on, it cracks me up. But I don't know if you guys heard that Steve Harvey has started his own dating site.
yeah.
Did you hear about that?
I've heard about that
Oh
for a
yes,
long
it's
time.
called Delightful. So yeah, Steve Harvey has launched a site, dating site, to help women become more dateable, is what he says, right?
Wow.
Yeah. In theory, the advent of internet dating should have been a big win for gender equality. And he claims a free and transparent marketplace where women can seek out any sort of connection they fancy, from casual sex to death do us parts, and exercise all the same rights and powers as men. It's a visual Gloria Steinem might have authorized. In other words, they're making kind of fun of it, this person. But here we go.
Hold on, wait, stop it. K DeHart, simping site. Simping site. Thank
Well,
you.
here's funny.
That's
I
church.
said, I want to see exactly what it's all about. So
You went on there?
of course I did, but wait, I wanted to go through the little applications just to see what it. Of course, it's not going to be free. It's free in the beginning to get you kind of like enticed, right? And then they ask you for, if you want to get like deeper, more photos, if you want to get more in depth or get in touch with these people, then you have to put like $17.99 down, right? Well, I never finished filing throughout all the questions, right? I ended at the very last one and then unsubscribed and then totally cleared it. Guess what? They will not leave me alone. They keep sending me things. Good morning, Darlene. Here goes a couple of singles in your area. What's fucked up is they're women. So they messed up and they thought it was a man because you could be, it says on the website in the beginning, fill out, check what you want. Man to woman, woman to man, woman to woman. So they have that choice.
D, I'm going to tell you, if you tried to find some women in your area, it's brilliant of you to act like it was a mistake on air.
Corey, very funny. Very
I'm just
funny.
letting you know that
very
is
funny.
that is clever shit right there.
Well, that's not what happened. I didn't even finish filling the whole thing out, and then the next day they're still sending me. To this day, they're sending me stuff. But look, I just
Baby
got
mama
a
must
question.
Wait.
Is this the same Steve Harvey that wrote that book where he said you should wait 90 days before you have sex?
yeah.
Now he got a website saying if you just want to get some pussy, I got a spot for you here, and if you want to get a church
Come
woman,
on, man. I don't know. It's not a lot of people out there like me who have met Steve Harvey. He's a fucking jerk.
I met him.
Well, how was your experience with Steve Harvey?
My thing is, yeah, he was a jerk.
He's a fucking jerk.
Because my thing is, his daughter was watching the show and was like, yo, Zoe, you should come down and, work with these kids and mentor these kids. And, that's what I do. Mm-hmm. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm going to go down and talk to these kids, mentor these kids.
He was jealous of you when he met you.
I brought my youngest son with me.
Am I wrong?
The thing is, the motherfucker just act like you don't matter.
Beneath me, yeah.
You're like, first off, nigga, say what's up to the niggas who come here to do this shit for your program.
That's how you get down. When I
Right?
was a young
Like holla
comic,
at people like, hey man, thanks for coming through, homie.
no. He ain't
It wasn't
gonna
even.
speak
It
to
was
you.
none of that.
When I was a
so
young
he's giving
comic,
off a whole totally
So
different.
I just thought that shit was disrespectful because ultimately, if we all working, you're not paying nobody to come down there. You buy their ticket, you fly them in. As soon as they do their thing, you don't get to kick it or talk or. You do your thing, you get back in the car, you get back to the airport, you fly back out. So my thing is, show some respect because we all out here trying to help this community.
Right.
But don't be like, you niggas owe me, or it's like a sense of entitlement with this dude.
I ain't never met
I didn't like
nobody who was around Steve Harvey who, when they talk from the heart, even though most people, when they talk about him, they be done got away from him. Motherfuckers who used to work for him and shit, they talk about him when it's over. But every motherfucker I know who was around Steve Harvey all had negative shit to say about him. And when I was around Steve Harvey, I was a young comic. The nigga didn't even speak to me. We started working on Thursday. The nigga didn't say shit to me till Sunday. And then act like, well, man, I'm just checking you out. Woo, woo, woo.
Is that when he cut your time back?
Yeah, when he cut my time back because I was too funny. But I ain't even tripping on cutting my time back because I know I'm funny.
But that's who he
and
is,
you got
though.
to try to make it through this
that's who
hour
he
and
is.
you ain't shit. So I
Right.
get
Damn.
that. But I'm talking
Damn.
about as a man, your fiber ain't shit. You take advantage of the lames just like Creflo. Just like the bitch with the abortion shit. You know what I'm saying? You prey on these lames because motherfuckers think that you can help them. But the
Right.
truth is, your shit fucked up. It is not a coincidence
Right.
he on his third marriage. Am I right?
Yeah, same
Wow.
way.
Yeah.
But
But
you on
you know
your
what,
third
though?
marriage. It's really
But you
hard
know
to give
what,
me
though?
advice about a woman.
But you know what though? I think the dude is a complex dude because I think
What's complex?
What I'm saying is he's kind of
Survey says
Not
ass
excusing.
nigga.
Right,
just
not
listen. I
excusing his
think
behavior.
I think he's a complex dude because at the end of the day, that program he has down there at his ranch, that 400-acre ranch, that program
It's sponsored by white people.
I don't care. I don't care who is
No, it
sponsored
doesn't
by.
matter.
But
Hey, Zoe,
I don't
listen to
matter.
him on this.
but I hear what he's saying.
No,
but
I
I
don't give a
matters.
fuck about the kid.
At all.
but my thing is,
At all.
to me, you got all these young boys down there.
Because
You
white
teaching them
people
something.
pay for
Don't
it.
let him say it.
You teaching them something, and I respect that part of it. Now, where the money come from and who supports it and or whatever else, that's something else.
No, what
Let
he
me tell you
teaches.
something.
No,
When
I
I'm
got to
looking
say.
at them-
I got to say.
Okay,
What
hang
he
on,
taught you was you didn't matter, and the kids seen that because if he was doing that shit right, he'd have came out and let them know that y'all together on this. It wouldn't have just been Steve Harvey.
But I agree
on
with
the-
that,
on the
Bobby.
poster. That's fine. But when you get in a situation where you bringing people in to help kids, you need to show them that y'all cool.
Can I
He
say
already
this
said
though?
that.
People
He said
gonna
that,
shit
but I
on
hear
you.
The program exists.
People
And
gonna
it-
shit on you whatever you do.
Right.
What Steve Harvey doing has its pluses indeed.
There you go.
Because you was
No
down
question.
there, Zoe.
I
And I,
think it
know
does.
what your intent is.
Yeah.
Because you went down there for nothing. Steve Harvey ain't finna help no kids for nothing. If Steve Harvey is helping you, it's because it's some money attached to that motherfucker. Because he's a money hungry bitch ass nigga.
Here we go.
And if he was right here,
I know you would tell him.
if he was standing before me, as he ducked behind them bodyguard niggas that he will have with him, I'd say, "Hey, Steve," as I look past the big nigga, "You a bitch ass nigga over there,
Well,
bitch nigga."
on the story when it was first released, right? Advertising the show and talking about it, or advertising the website. Boy, the comments in that forum are incredible. I mean, they're nothing but they're just dissing the heck out of him. All of it. I mean, a couple of quotes, and I quote some of the comments made when the story was released about this dating website. A couple of people that were fans or whatever know of him says, one guy was like, hogwash, he's just trying to make more money. And another guy was, sounds like a flimsy assumptions are being made about both men and women, but I suppose, this is a guy who thinks if you're not religious, you have no moral compass. This is the same man.
Well,
A lot of different comments like that, but everybody's kind of, upset, but
I mean, look,
there's
check it
people
out.
on it. There's like over 100,000 people.
I don't expect everybody to think like me, because everybody hasn't met Steve like I have met Steve. I know what Steve did to friends of mine or associates. That's what I call them.
There you go.
People who work for Steve Harvey. There's just not a lot good to say about the man. I know my encounters with him were not good. Last encounter was when I was on this radio show. I don't know if I said this shit.
No, you said
Yeah,
it.
He had an
yeah.
issue with me not speaking
You
to
said
him
it loudly.
But Zoe, didn't you say he didn't speak to you?
the motherfucker
So
didn't
he
speak.
knows about speaking, don't he?
Right.
If I didn't speak to you at the time, it wasn't because I was trying to ignore the nigga. But I'm glad I didn't speak to the nigga.
I mean, I was just trying to. My son wanted to meet him. I was
Because your
trying to-
son don't know no better.
and then they just asked us to move along.
Right.
And get
and
back
you
in
was
the
down
van.
there on some motherfucking other shit.
I was like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm out.
That motherfucker ain't even come back in the back room and introduce himself because he's a hoe ass nigga, and he know if you around him, you gonna smell him. And from what I understand, his wife that he with now is a real hustler. I heard she used to fuck with some real hustling ass niggas out here in these motherfucking streets.
And he had been going her what 2 years while he was married.
He was with her 2 years before he was married.
Yeah, you know that.
I don't know that to be true, but I believe you if you say it, Bobby. I believe Bobby.
You guys remember Shanae
Who was Shanae?
from the Foxhole? Shanae Hall.
What about her?
You remember Shanae Hall from the Foxhole? She was on Speedy's Comedy Corner. Little pretty girl. She's on radio now in Atlanta. Everybody remember Shanae.
She
What
tall?
about her?
Shanae Hall. Pull up that picture
She
of
tall?
Shanae Hall.
What about Shanae?
Soon as you see Shanae, you're going to understand. Beautiful girl.
Is she tall?
No.
Or does she have big breasts? Because when he
Light
used to be
skin,
on the
pretty
radio,
girl?
when he used to be out here on the radio in L.A., I'm not going to say my friends who work at that radio station, who they still do at several other radio stations right now, and they used to say the same thing. They'd come back to me and
Shanae Hall
complain
did
and say that he would make certain, and this is just by some people that I know, that they'd say that they make, that he would make some comments towards them because they had big breasts. Apparently, he's into that. So I don't know.
Shanae Hall did some kind of interview with his ex-wife when he was
the
breaking
one
up with
that he
her.
has the son with.
Yeah. So
And what did the ex-wife say? She shit
they
it on
shut
him?
it all. They, Steve.
Why
He,
did-
he
that's-
got
that's the
lawyers.
second
he
wife,
shut
right?
it all
That
down.
was the second
Yeah,
one.
Mary.
Why do your wives shit on you as they leave? When you break up with
There's
a
a
woman,
lot of reasons.
When you break up with a woman and
There
she
goes
shit
Shanae.
on you,
remember Shanae on Speedy's show?
Shanae.
Yup, Shanae.
Who's
I've
that?
never
The
met
singer? Shanice.
Oh, you're thinking of
Shanae
Shanae.
Hall,
I
man.
don't, I've never met her.
No,
Who is
Shanae
that?
Hall was
No,
on the
Bobby.
Fox
Oh, my
See,
Hall.
y'all put up the glamour shots. Put a picture up how the bitch look when she walk into Starbucks in the morning.
Into the radio station.
Then I might know the bitch. I don't know that bitch. That is a glamour shot. I don't know who the fuck that is.
But Bobby
That's
just asked.
as
You
best
did
as
the
she
show
could
with her for
possibly
years,
do.
Yes,
man.
but Bobby
I
just
did a
asked,
show
is that
with
a
her.
woman? Is that a man? Bobby
On
just
Speedy's
asked that.
Comedy
did
Corner,
that
she
say?
was
What'd you
on
say?
there.
I said, is that his wife?
Oh,
now?
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is that the girl who I got into it with?
Yeah.
Oh, that's her.
Shut up.
That don't look nothing like her.
Shanae is pretty, by the way. But
Oh, hold on. Shanae a bad bitch.
yeah,
On the looks.
goddamn
Oh, my
On the
God.
looks. Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Crazy. I never would have thought that was her.
She came out with a book.
I was going to say, but what about
Right.
her
She
connection?
came out with a book setting niggas out.
The book
No.
sounds something like
No.
how not to think like a man, or
Oh, so
and
it's the
still
opposing like
it was
oh.
something like that. I don't remember
That's the
exactly.
bitch. Now I know that bitch. That's the same bitch. You gonna tell me that picture look like the other picture? I know that.
Yeah,
I
you're
knew
right.
Chris was gonna find something
That's
less
a regular
That
looking
picture was
picture.
taken in the Foxhole, because that's the aquarium right there.
Yeah,
No, I don't think so.
I know who that
Nah,
is.
that's
I
Atlanta.
got into it.
Are you sure?
We
Yeah,
got
that's
into
recent.
it over some drama shit.
Yeah.
But-
So she came out with a book, and she hooked up with Steve's
Ex?
wife,
What?
and they did some kind of interview or something like that.
And she put it in there or no? She was just talking.
She didn't put it in the book, but she was kind of coaching his wife,
Interesting.
I think.
Wow.
How this bitch gonna coach somebody? That bitch.
She's an author
punched-
now. She's been on
She
CNN.
punched her husband in the face when he was playing for the Atlanta Falcons, and he couldn't play.
Who? This girl that
What?
you just
What?
And they got rid of his ass.
I don't know none of
What?
this.
Yeah, I know who the
Oh.
fuck that is. What that motherfucker saying now? I know who
Shanae's
the
a good
fuck
person.
Jesus is. I know who the
Good.
fuck Shanae is.
Damn.
That make me know I will forget about a motherfucker in a minute, especially a bitch. But that glamour shot did not look like her. She looks darker in that glamour shot.
This is
Why
a lot
don't
of
you put up
makeup.
both pictures?
Yeah,
Shanae has a
makeup.
lot of beautiful pictures.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
They didn't
hold
look
on.
like the same
Let
person,
me
though.
let me say this. Shanae
It's bad as shit.
is a bad bitch.
Yes.
Look wise. Stability, mental, no. That bitch crazy than a mother. I
Somebody
remember that
said
bitch
she
was
was-
ready to fight Tangerine up at the Foxhole.
Was she?
Look,
Nigga, I don't forget that shit.
I wasn't there for that one.
Look at something.
I was.
Were you there on that episode
Tangerine was
when
looking like
when her hey, were you there for that episode when her, Tangerine, and Claudia Jordan, or Claudia and Tangerine came to address her? Were you on that
What?
episode?
I heard about that show. I wish I would have been there.
Yeah,
That was a good show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now
that's
look at them
wrong.
two pictures. Them
Everything
two pictures don't
different.
look
That's not the
nothing
same
alike.
person.
That's the
It
same
don't look
person.
like the same person.
bullshit.
You see that throat, that throat,
That's a shadow.
the
That's-
throat trauma with the little ponytail scrunchie, the Mahalia Jackson thing, and the stripy shirt.
Come on.
What?
It's a beautiful lady, man.
Yeah, she a bad bitch. But if we get in an argument, that's gonna be my target to talk about. Get your scrunchy throat ass the fuck out of here. I gotta find something.
Oh my god.
Man, you need to show a picture of Mahalia Jackson, and she been dead 50 years, man. God
Show a
damn.
picture of Mahalia Jackson with that scrunchie.
You're right.
With
You
the
know what I'm
scrunchie.
talking about, Bobby, don't you?
Yeah.
Bobby recognized the
Tell that bitch to sing
hairstyle.
a,
No.
tell that bitch to sing a gospel song.
That's it, man. That's it right
His
there.
eyes on the sparrow.
Anyway, don't join that
Mahalia
site.
had
Don't
that
even,
kind of
don't
like
even go
deep
on it. and check
baritone
it out.
shit going a
Look.
little bit.
Boom, man, Philip.
Oh my
But she was
God.
good with it. She'll make you cry, goddammit.
She
At
the
a,
best
at a,
ever, boy.
This shit is crazy.
So the moral
you
of
cry
that
at a
story
Pitbull
is
funeral.
don't go on
And I
dating
know-
sites, even just to see what they like.
he watches.
Yeah.
She was a deep voice bitch,
Bring it.
Mahalia
Yeah.
Jackson.
Make you
Yeah.
cry at a Pitbull funeral.
God. No.
That's her, man.
Pull up.
Damn.
That's the wrong picture with her.
No, but she got the Mahalia. She got the thing pulled up. You ain't got
That's
it.
the
when
other
she-
picture, man, when she had that shit.
No, the other picture we don't want you to block. But that it ain't the
That
same.
one right
No,
there.
it's close.
No, she used to wear it like that.
She used to wear it just like that, laid
Waist,
down.
waist, yeah.
People used to hire her to sing
Those
at funerals
hairstyles
and
look
shit.
nothing alike.
No, well, that's
Imitation
not
of
the photo
life,
that
boy.
they're
She
talking
brought
about.
Mahalia
Calm
Jackson
down,
used to be
boy.
at them funerals making motherfuckers cry. That deep ass baritone slave voice.
She was Aretha
I'm
before
going
Aretha.
up yonder. I'm going up yonder.
Okay,
be
last but
with
not least,
my
I'm done with all the stories, but can I just say really quick, and I'm pretty sure you guys would agree maybe with me, but I have people that try to follow on either Instagram or Twitter and what have you, and Facebook, but especially on Instagram, where there's no information, and I'm not into catfishing. I don't fall for that, so I won't accept them. Sorry, but I don't have anything on your profile. I don't know who you are. There's no pictures. There's no posts. So just FYI that
Got slave song.
I'm not
Corey.
gonna.
Go ahead.
I can't just accept those. You know what I'm saying? It's empty with the sad face. and
Are you
it's
telling people not to friend you? What are you
No,
doing?
I'm saying don't do that. That's not cool because people want to
You're
see.
saying put a picture of yourself up if you
No,
want to.
put a history. Put who you are, your history, whatever. Most people do that. If you see somebody that wants to follow you and then it has that little sad face and says no post, but they're following a gang of people, you don't know who that is. It's probably your ex or
So this is
something.
Darlene's prerequisites to be followed by you, right?
Yeah, but do you
You
guys
telling them
accept?
what
You
it is.
accept? Oh, but you don't have a personal one, right? You just
I
have the
follow
50
every motherfucker.
No, you
Any
allow.
motherfucker
You
on
allow
there, I'll
somebody
be
to
like,
follow.
I don't give a fuck. I
But
don't
that's
know
the
you.
5150
It's a
one, right?
computer on all of them. Look how many people I follow on my Twitter. Even though I read almost all the shit I can,
You
so I'm
can't.
familiar with some people.
It's 40.
I don't on the Instagram
Right.
one. Maybe if
I-
I had a real non-personal one, I would on the Instagram.
What is the one
but-
too personal? Facebook?
No, Instagram. I think like I don't like it's.
See, I'm not an Instagram guy. I want to get into Instagram. I'm more of a Twitter guy, but Instagram and well, I remember
Way
Facebook. This is what spooked me from Facebook.
Yeah.
When I finally logged on that motherfucker, some nigga was like, "About time you got on this motherfucker." What the fuck? God damn it! I was sitting in my drawers. I was like, "God damn, this nigga looking at me on this motherfucker."
No, but I'm just saying. I mean, I check them out. I wait and see if they keep asking. But it could be anybody. It could be anyway. You know what catfishing is, right? I know you asked about it, Bobby, before.
I still don't know.
Okay, well, it's somebody that's online on the internet that has false profile. Like in other words, they're lying.
That's
They're,
95% of the people on that motherfucker.
Right. Well, if you fall for it, you fall for it. But some people actually go as deep as falling in love with certain people, like that one Notre Dame football player.
To a man, I think he moist.
All of
But
them.
I get what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying.
But you feel me? But it's like, if you can watch out, why not? It's just like, yeah.
I done caught so many motherfuckers trying to catfish me. It'll be a picture of a bad bitch with about motherfucking 100 followers. I'm like, everybody follow bitches who look like this. Who the fuck is
They
this?
borrowed somebody's
in my
picture, right.
DM talking about, hey Corey. I'm like, what? I be like, who is this? And they be like, it's me. Woo woo woo. I say, send a picture with your finger in your nose right now.
Live.
They be
Yeah.
like, so pussy ass out of here.
That's true. That's true. So anyway,
I
there we
always
go.
make them do some spontaneous shit.
Right,
So I know.
live,
Let me
right.
see this you. Even though it has a few
FaceTime,
times.
let's
There's
FaceTime.
been a couple of girls who was like, motherfucker, what? God damn it, this pussy is real on the other side of this
But
keyboard.
what about the other 98%?
I mean, but it's like a lot of people live in cities that's far away. I mean, it's not
Mm-hmm.
worth it. Like,
We did a show yesterday on Zoe's show where we did just with the fact that too many people don't really have a life.
yeah.
They really don't, man. They really
Technology.
Yeah.
The keyboard is there. Like I told y'all before we got here, I'm not a blocker. I don't really block people. But as of late,
Ugh.
oh my God, I have people who are so goddamn persistent with fucking with me. Like, and I always try to DM you and have a conversation with you so we can at least squash it.
Right.
Cause I'm a man,
And
when I
you
see
got a life.
man,
You got shit to
I don't
do.
want no motherfucker to talk about I was talking crazy because I don't do that.
Right.
But some motherfuckers just look for that attention and they run with it, and you recognize it.
Yeah.
And life is too short to be
Yours
trying to
is.
fix shit that
They
don't
don't
even
have
fucking.
one.
I mean, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You never
That's
know
the
who you
problem.
gonna
They
run
do
into
not
on the
have a life.
street.
They spend their waking hours looking at that goddamn
Like
computer.
Candy Bar
Yeah.
Brown. When Zoe brought her to the show and dropped her off a block away, and was like, meet me in there.
I knew as soon as somebody mentioned that shit in the chat room, I knew you was gonna say something.
I love fucking with Zoe and Candy Bar Brown.
If the cap fit, let him wear it.
Candy Bar Brown was looking at me over there on that computer like, what? What's the problem, nigga? I work here. Hell.
Hey, I'm just.
That's the only thing I give Portis credit
I'm from
for.
Chattanooga.
Portis was like, bitch, get the fuck up out this motherfucker.
No, she walked up. POTUS walked over to you and said, "Do you want me to ask her to leave?"
Right, and I
will
said,
get her
yeah.
up out of here.
POTUS scratched all that motherfucking flaky ass dandruff in that bitch eye.
Oh shit! Who brought her up there?
What? What happened?
POTUS got that real dandruff.
okay.
That bitch looked like Frosted Flakes in her hair. Goddamn it! You put some milk in her hair, her skull gonna burp.
Why you gonna do that?
Nigga, that was a good one, nigga. That was a good one.
Oh my!
That was a good one. I could fuck with POTUS. She stole money from me.
Oh God!
I ain't never really ran after POTUS or sent the police after her, so I could fuck with her on the show.
Here we go.
POTUS stole money from me and sabotaged that whole shit at the other little pussy ass station. What was the name of it?
Oh, that's why nobody's up there.
RMC.
RMC.
Oh, it's
No, they
been-
tried to. They
it's
tried
been
to.
rebirth.
They tried to do what we did, using bust ass niggas, but that shit ain't working like it was.
Oh,
True
I
story.
didn't know that. But I know they still have the studio though. But there's
That's all
other
they
kind of
got.
shows on.
It was bitches running motherfuckers up out of there like they show mattered. That's why I was watching. It's people who don't even, bitch, ain't nobody watching your show. But they like, look, we have to be in there at exactly.
Yeah, they look in that little window, and I'm like, what's going on?
For
They
our
be looking in like, bro,
for our audience of 3, right?
fuck is this? Who's these buster ass bitches? Their husband
they
don't
would-
want to listen to them, so now they on the radio.
Some of them
Wow,
would
that's
just
a
barge
remedy.
in. You know, some of them would just barge in. I remember. I should watch some of our old shows.
They barged in.
a couple times, like walking up, like, wait a second, that door's just opening up. That is so rude.
Buster ass bitches with radio shows. I wish you could check the whole motherfucking stats of how it go down when them bitches start talking. If the nigga at home don't want to hear you talk, bitch.
Oh my god!
This radio ain't gonna work for you.
One more time.
One more time.
Your kids ain't old enough to be like, bitch, shut the fuck up with that dumb shit. But it's coming, bitch. It's coming. About their 15th birthday. Bitch, shut up.
Maybe 13. I don't know.
13, that's about the age.
Probably
Anywhere from
nowadays.
age 13 to 15, that's when the child be like,
Check.
bitch, shut
I
up.
can't take it no more.
Yep. Oh, anyway, there it is. All right.
Fuck them. All right, so what, Chris? Do we take a break now? We're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back with the little puss ass topic. I got big dreams for this show. We're gonna go up there and check out that little Yahoo set and see what they doing. If they try to control us, we won't be up there though. It's just I need more space because I want this shit to end with musicals and shit like that. I'm trying to do too much with
Video
the
and shit,
Right.
production,
Strippers and shit.
Right.
I want motherfuckers.
props.
I want to fly people in from little pussy ass cities if they willing to let a hooker sit on their face. All that shit.
Oh my god.
Damn it, we'll fly you in 5150 show. Just sign this and let Candy Bar Brown.
Well,
Put that high mileage ass.
Hey, we go. You know what?
Zoe, I'll be watching.
I'ma
Zoe.
reach
Now,
out.
I didn't put him in it, but he got mad. Zoe, I'm gonna follow you. I'm in town this whole week. You better not go to the wrong place, boy. I'm gonna be sitting
hey.
outside your house like a stakeout.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
follow
be down
you.
this
I'm gonna see
weekend,
where you
Corey?
go.
You ain't gonna never see me
Corey,
go
are you in town
to
this weekend?
Candy
Yeah.
Bar Brown's
Ooh, you
house.
should
I don't
come
know
with
where
me.
she lives.
You should come with me to the forum.
She's my
happening at- hold on,
Facebook
what's happening
friend.
at the
X is
forum?
performing for the first time. They got a big award.
Wait, Ice-T performing at the
There's
forum,
a bunch of groups performing Saturday. He's I'm going.
and he one of them.
Yeah, they're giving
Okay.
him an award.
Are you going?
That,
Yeah, of
that's
course.
real. We should go
I
there
gotta take-
as a group.
5150
5150
I can
show.
get more. To,
Supporting
Show up.
Ice-T. We're gonna bring
Sure.
him. We're gonna try to get him and D back together. But look,
I know.
I know we
not
gotta
gonna
take a
happen.
break. I know we gotta take a break. But did you say you don't know Candy Bar Brown?
I said I don't know where she lives. That's what I said.
That's fucked. Oh, that's right. She married, ain't she?
Yeah, that's
Go
a good
home
woman,
with her.
man.
How you know it's a good woman? If you only know from that shit that happened on the radio and up there, you know her, Zoe.
I don't know.
You busted. You don't know how to play your shit
I
right.
don't know her
Coming
like
back,
that.
5150 show. Candy Bar Brown, fucking come up here. I know you know where it's at because you know Zoe. 5150 show. Motherfucker. We taking a break now,
Yep.
motherfucker?
feel like Brooklyn never really falls off.
Nah, I mean, I just feel, I don't really feel like New York really fell off. I just felt like our music just is not at the forefront nationally. You understand? You know, we always have artists that are consistent, you know, and made dope music that maybe is not playing, you know, in the rest of the country, but it's always been able to maintain a relevancy right here in the tri-state area. So.
Neighborhood popular, the one to be famous, aiming to lead the world with more than I came with. When I tell you it's war, you think it's dangerous, but I'd rather explain it to let the world tell me why it should change it. So if you don't know war, I wasn't privileged, neither would I say poor. That little pops gave me maybe one more. So as a youth I matured, my boys never seen the pain I endured. Never spoke, but my actions made noise. They seen what I was saying to me. Weed was a mental cardio. In other words, it helped me work on my thoughts. But then came the remorse. You see the purpose of my plans I lost. Fuck the work, I just want the reward. I hear the Lord calling on the other line. Got no time, so I ignore the devil knock. Yo, go open the door. My religion done crossed over to where I lost sight of who I serve. Lord took away my light as I deserve. Boy, I used to shine. Playing ball, help me dribble my thoughts. Mind twisted through my pores, you can smell the liquor. I figure the numbness is gonna ease my conscience until I lost my compass. I forgot where I'm headed, I bet it would have been easier to ask Jesus to lead the way as I shadow a shadow. But now I paddle in water I could've walked on, cause I was given food for thought, but too ignorant to learn where to get a fork from. Silly me, how naive to believe I can go ahead at his speed without crashing in some trees. Damn, I just told him I be, please don't call police. They gon' throw away the key if they smell us Hennessy. On my breath I'm black, so it's not a question. They gon' check the ID along with sobriety testing. Will I ever learn my lesson? Would I repeat in a class? Lord, could I earn my shine? At least send me a flash dance.
You know? She ain't yours cause you holding her hand. You gotta grab hold of her mind. After that she'll never let go. Sounds like a problem, glad it's yours, not mine. Let's get straight to it. I tell these women everything I mean, but not everything, yeah I mean. I like my girls cool, calm and silent. Money over everything is my sin. So my love for her comes only second to my rent. Wait, what's life without choices? We gon' worry about that bridge when we cross it. Is it love or extortion? I'm just saying I'll be cautious. They say it's good luck, you accidentally step in horse shit. Let's take a stroll through the stables if you able. Got a lot on my plate but plenty room on my table. A cupboard full of China plate full of only my shit. Grab a dish, take a seat, let's be honest. It's not the way I see it, it's the way it is. And I don't even have an ego for you to crush the pieces. When the shit first start, now you can't fade her. I take the blame now, she'll feel the shame later. She ain't yours cause you holding her hand. You gotta grab control of her mind. After that she'll never let go. Sounds like a problem, glad it's yours and not mine. She ain't yours cause you holding her hand. Shit, you gotta grab control of her mind. After that she'll never let go. Sounds like a problem, glad it's yours and not mine. I don't let it affect me, I feel the same later. Same shit, same toilet, different tissue paper. I wish you hate as well, in return you send more hate. And fill her head with more shit for me to contemplate. Is it worth it? The time to make it working. The energy it takes just for us to scratch the surface. Arguments will arise, we'll say some mean shit. We don't mean I can't stand it, always mean shit though. You need a lot of practice, better learn to say less of what you think to say and more when I ask you questions. To help us understand you better, signing checks you can't cash like no ass betters. What make me Mr. Know-It-All? I done had two of every bitch know it's all. I done seen it all. Broke chicks living way beyond their means. And her Beyonce dreams, she fresh.
Black Umbrella.
First ball, I'm about that action. Ain't no acting, my nigga, we can get shit cracking. Eyes Cajun, get those black and bully ball. Back then, where you post, I'm shacking. It's like my folks released the cracking when they got to smashing. 9 months before the doc smacked them. I'm still spazzing. I've been focused since back then. Stuck in the clutch and they talking about practice. Damn, these niggas talking about practice. Lackadaisical, slave minds enacted.
But y'all niggas wanna hold down the industry. And y'all wanna spit all this motherfucking garbage on this music. And like, we motherfucking respect you, nigga. It's still a revolution. It's still a movement, damn it.
Who the fuck is new? Say who the fuck is new? Nigga, we been slaves, so fuck your Margiela and your Alexander Wang. Your corporate dick sucking and that poison that you sang. See them chains ain't gone, and our peoples is torn. Police kill our babies, we do nothing but mourn. We might rally a little bit, then stuck on that silly shit. Them Arizona tees and them hoodies won't cutting it. Cause Diddy ain't running shit, and Oprah ain't running shit. They got a lot of dough, but they making it sucking dick. We tolerate all of this, stuck on designer shit. 1/2 for 1%, what the fuck are we owning? Then what the fuck we producing? We the major consumers, we make the money.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5150 show. This is the lame version of the 5150 show. Today we are going to take on a lot of obstacles that happen out here in society. Zoe Williams, he normally talks about the topic that I discussed with him over the phone. Zoe, what's happening here in my Don Lemon voice?
Oh my God.
Killed it.
Today's topic: what's the difference between snitching and a moral duty to speak up? That's a tough topic right there.
I think it's very tough because we're all brainwashed in ways where we don't know how to come forth without feeling guilty about it.
Well,
Really?
all depends on
A lot of us don't know how to come
Are
forth.
you speaking for yourself or somebody else?
Yeah, because
speaking for
guilt
what
is
I witnessed
guilt
with
is
the
you
youth.
did something wrong.
Oh, okay, somebody else. Okay.
What do you say, D?
Guilt is when you've done something wrong. Were you in the wrong? Why would you feel guilty about what? Depending on the.
A lot of people feel guilty about saying what happened to so-called authorities.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying, D?
Yeah, I get it. I think half the time too, they're just don't want to be involved. They just don't want to be
snitched.
bothered. I think they just don't want to be bothered.
Did you really?
I recently snitched on somebody.
But
and
did you snitch though?
No, I snitched. I felt
Or did you
terrible.
do the moral thing?
I felt
Why did you
terrible
do it?
because
right.
of some personal shit he did to me.
So it was either
Didn't
right
make
or
it
wrong.
right. Listen, check this out. Let me tell you what happened.
So there
I was
were
on
moments, there's
Ventura, and this look. I think
That's
he
that's
was
a street for everybody else.
Ventura,
Yeah.
that's a street.
Uh-huh.
Look, Armenian dude. I saw the police pull him over, or they flashed the lights to get him. But I make the left on this other street. About 2 minutes later, I seen him flying down the street, and he almost ran into the back of me. Where I thought he's finna hit me, where I braced up. So I was mad when he just missed me.
Ooh, I hate that. Yeah. Mm.
And then he curved and got on the freeway.
Right.
So 30 seconds later, I see this fucking police come looking. My ass rolled
There
my
you
window
go.
down and said, he got on the freeway.
You snitch.
Because I was mad
Wow.
that
you
he
weren't.
almost hit my car.
No, he's probably
Is
drunk.
that why I did
No,
it? Hold
he
on.
probably
No,
saved
Bobby
you.
said,
No.
What happened?
That is not why you did it.
Why I
Corey,
did it?
Because you know the difference between snitching and thanking for the entirety of the situation.
This is why I did this show. I'm so interested in the rest of what you
because what you did, Corey, was good for not just you. It was good for somebody that would have got killed.
Yes,
because he came close to killing you. Okay, and if he'd have kept on going, he was gonna hurt somebody that shouldn't have got hurt.
Call me Chicken George.
Chicken George Holcomb.
They gonna miss the lesson. The difference between snitching and doing what's really right.
But look, Bobby,
you ain't got shit to feel guilty about.
I shouldn't feel guilty
about nothing
because the man. Listen,
that's on him.
He was in the little sport car.
That's on him.
There was all.
He could really kill somebody, man.
All Furious 7 up.
I hope they caught him.
And we know how it go out here.
You lose your
life. That motherfucker, he barely missed me.
And he'd have killed you.
Because he tried to break. Because he was going to go this way. But he went on the other side of the street where the traffic was oncoming because there wasn't no cars coming. So he went around me this way. But when he first went this way, he did like this way. His car slid enough. But he was in a performance car that still gathered itself enough to go around me without hitting me.
Right.
He had left the police. Oh, the police was left. Because I could tell when the police pulled him over, he probably got his dumb ass out the car. And that motherfucker was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I'm not making a right out of it, but I did.
It is right.
Roll my window down.
It was right
I
to
say
do
that motherfucker got on the freeway.
You did it because he almost killed
That's
you.
the thing. I think
you had a right.
Had he not,
you had a right
close contact with
to
your
make
car,
sure that he didn't get to
hit
hit nobody else.
You'd have been like, "Whoa."
Say that again, D.
I don't think you would have done that. I don't think you would have rolled the window down had he not have come that close in contact and almost hurt and hit your car.
But he did do that though. No, but he did do it. He scared the shit out of you.
Well, check this out, Bobby. Please listen to this and respond to this.
Kobe Holcomb.
That's fucked up. Wow. Corey Ruckers. No, but look, check this out.
That's some bullshit.
Corey Brasco.
Immediately after I pointed toward the freeway.
They already knew. Yeah, they was good.
This is important. Listen to me.
You didn't like having the police out. You didn't like having the police.
It was a white police officer. And that motherfucker, as that car turned on the freeway, the police car, I felt weird about it because of my experience
with the police
and what I see them do to people.
But have you ever did what that guy did though? Have you ever endangered everybody's life that's in their car?
No, I haven't done it.
Then you had every right to get that motherfucker off the freeway.
Man. Okay, that's interesting, Bobby. I mean, Zoe, what you got to say about it? Because it's interesting.
Because it sounds like, is it okay to snitch on white people?
No, that ain't snitching. Snitching is Kobe.
Niggas gonna see
Kobe is. I'm gonna tell you what's now. We need to qualify snitching right now. Snitching is you done rape somebody. They put you in the box with the detectives, and you bring somebody's name up that ain't got shit to do with you being in that goddamn box under arrest, or at least being questioned. That's snitching. What he did is helping the public get somebody that needs to be took off the goddamn street. Because that's how close he came to getting him killed.
Right.
No, man, that's on him. That boy didn't been driving like that, man.
I know what you're saying, Bobby, because let me tell you something, man. I'm not one who calls out races, but there are a lot of people, I'm going to just say this, a lot of people who can hit you with a car and go home to their country. That's one thing about Los Angeles that you have a definite fear of. There is no whole bunch of people who are from there. This is a melting pot, just like New York. Motherfuckers can kill you and go home. There's a comic named Paula Bell who was struck by woman from Russia.
I remember that. Yeah,
that bitch went home.
Yep.
That bitch ain't facing none of them charges that come with hitting. What you say, Chris? If I go down, I'm taking everyone down.
He's saying that's pretty
close right there. No, that's pretty close to what snitching is.
And yeah, and she was able to go back home. And also, if you're a consulate member, you know, if you're a consulate member and you have the consulate license plate, you can just about break any law without anything happening.
Corey, AT&T, Holcomb, they are going in right now.
Well, let them go in because they don't understand the difference. You know, we have to find what snitching.
Corey Conseco.
That's a good one.
Damn.
But see, I could take it. I could take it because
bullshit.
I'm bold enough to come on air and talk about things I've done that
was not snitching. But that was not. You can feel weird, but that wasn't
snitching, Bob.
Oh hell no.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Oh no, no.
Snitching. So is it snitching when a woman
Oh, that's
who
interesting.
fucks with a poor, gangbanging, nothing ass motherfucker. Not he nothing because he gangbang. Just saying a motherfucker
He ain't
that
got
ain't
nothing.
shit.
Yeah.
Is it snitching if a woman gets pregnant by a man who comes with nothing, has nothing, shows her nothing, then put his name in the system for child support? Is that
No,
snitching?
that's not
Damn.
snitching.
That's not
That's
snitching?
getting
Yeah.
caught up.
No,
Nah,
no.
that ain't
Zoe,
snitching.
hold on.
That's
I want
called-
to hear your.
No, hey, that was an interesting twist on it.
Is that snitching?
That's an interesting twist.
Damn, that's kind of snitching. That's calling them people.
That's just low down.
Calling them peoples.
No,
But that's
no,
low down,
Both
though.
of them was. Both of them are.
Listen to Bobby now. That's
Yeah.
not. That's
But
what.
that was
That's
interesting.
low down.
It was.
That's
a
an interesting
good- that's a
twist.
good
Low
angle.
down
That's
is
a
as
good
worse as
angle.
snitching.
Watch the crosstalk. Okay.
Low down is as worse as snitching, but it's completely different. Snitching is you don't even really know these people that well, but you would tell on them to get you out of some shit. See, she didn't get out of having this baby, right? And now she got to go fuck somebody else because the nigga that she done put in jail, he can't pay no child support or nothing. So now she got to do some other low down ass shit. You see, once you do low down shit, you got to keep adding on so other people get affected. Snitching is when you do something that you know goddamn well ain't got nothing to do with the person you just told on, other than you might can get out of the situation you in.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a layer deeper than that, but
I want to hear what you got to say, Zoe. Oh, wait a minute, Darlene. No, what was your opinion of that girl who slept with somebody who had nothing, came with nothing, and then when she get pregnant by him, go run and put his name in the system?
Well,
Is
he
that snitching?
well he was wrong too. I mean, I don't know the situation. If she tried to get some help from him, if she asked for something, I don't know. He just got caught up. He should have known better as well. If she didn't have nothing, neither of them had nothing.
He
What
got
you
caught
doing?
up. He got
Yeah.
caught up. That is no doubt he got caught up.
Right.
But did she snitch? Because they make it where you got to go down there and fill out paperwork.
Well, that's the thing. They make it for that. So where's he at? If she was getting the money, if he said, "Hey,
I
on the
don't
side,"
know. We already said he caught up. I'm saying
Yeah.
her part of his name being in the system. Because I know what it means when a woman puts your name in
well,
the
see,
system.
now we
like
don't know
that.
if she's doing it out of spite or did she have no other choice. I
So,
don't know the situation. You know
don't
what I'm saying?
know why she did it, but that don't make it snitch.
Don't make it depends on the whole scenario. Was she doing it deliberate? Like, is she doing it in spite, like mean and like I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna do, or did she actually try to get some kind of help from the dude and she has no other options? I don't know.
That's deep. Zoe,
I don't know.
Zoe, it's very important.
I
I,
don't
want to
know.
hear what you got to say.
That
'Cause
was-
I see it boiling in you. I think me and you might be on the same page,
That was
but I want to
interesting.
see what you got to say.
I was going to say snitching is really about whatever your price is being leveraged against you. Right?
With who?
Understand?
With
Please explain that.
Whatever
scenario.
situation you're in, you got a price. Everybody got a price. And when you snitch, it's because your price has been leveraged against you. And most motherfuckers in the game that you play, whether it's a drug game, whether it's the politic game, whatever game it is, whether it's Hollywood, motherfuckers get leveraged against and they wind up snitching. Why? Because snitching is inbuilt in the system. You don't see a lot of motherfucking...
Corey A. Smith.
You don't see a lot of stand-up, integrous motherfuckers in this kind of system. Whoever's playing the game knows that the game can be played against them too.
They gave him the piece.
And this is why motherfuckers snitch. That's why you have some shit called a plea deal. Because motherfucker, we found your price, and now we're gonna leverage that shit against you, and you will turn over on motherfuckers because that's part of the
Let
game.
Bobby go there. I'll let you go ahead, Bobby.
Now, snitching is I've been familiar with all my life had to do with a police matter. You got pinched by the police and you told on a motherfucker to get your ass out of jail. That was the only thing that we referred snitching to, was a police matter where you got busted. And you told on another motherfucker to get out of that situation. That's the only way I know snitching to apply to anything where that word comes up. What y'all talking about is some low down shit, some foul shit, some bullshit. But
Corn
snitching,
stuff,
in terms of my understanding, had to do with a police situation where the police cuffed your ass, took you down and said, well, look, you can make it easy on yourself if you tell on somebody.
Bobby,
Right. Hold on. Let D. I want to see what you got to say because I'm gonna say something in a minute about this snitching
Okay, well,
shit.
I thought that you guys were actually bringing up this topic when I first heard about it earlier today because of what's been happening in
the Suge Knight.
the
That's
Suge
what I
Knight
was going to
thing.
bring up. Yeah.
And I thought, and I know the person who just got up there to testify the first time. And I don't know if you guys have ever been in a big trial like that. I have. That was publicized in Riverside against my brother. He's serving life right now in the pen. But it is something else what they do to you. But anyway, this fella got up there, and I'm talking, he would not even say, do you see Suge Knight, Mr. Suge Knight? And have you seen that? In this
he broke
courtroom,
down
he
and
was like,
started
I don't
crying.
know who you talking about. Yeah. I don't know who you talking about.
Because
So
he
I
said
don't
he
know what's
wasn't.
gonna happen.
He said he wasn't a snitch.
I don't know what's going to happen with Suge when he gets. Nobody knows.
So
but
I'm just saying, if you use that example,
It's a police.
and then
matter.
you put it,
Wait,
and you
I
put it
wanted
next
to
to
me a
build
chance
on
to
that a
say-
little bit. I wanted to build on it just a little bit because even the attorneys, both attorneys, we're talking about the district attorney and
You dealing with street niggas out
right,
here.
and
Go
that's
ahead.
what they said, and that's what they said. They were like, "Good luck." Even Suge's attorney was like, "Good luck." You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do that. He didn't even want to say, "I see him in this court."
Because
That's
when
how
you're
deep it
dealing
got.
with street niggas, it's something that happens to you when you talk to them people. You have lost your credibility, which is why most motherfuckers snitch when motherfuckers ain't looking.
And they do
But let
some
me
deep
say
stuff
this.
to you when
Let me
you're in
say this
trials
about
like that.
snitching, because this is my opinion, and a motherfucker can say Corey wrong. I can handle that. But snitching is when you talk to the enemy about what's going on with any motherfucking thing. Whoever your enemy is,
like
if
a side
you
chick
talking
to
to
a wife,
him,
like a side chick to a wife.
a
Would that
side
be-
chick to a wife.
Would that be considered? It's not.
Well,
it's not legal
that's
terms.
a good
but
question, but I'm
Okay.
saying like a side chick to a wife, they may not be your enemy. The enemy is obvious. It's just we have learned to overlook him. He has made it easier to come tell him about what you saw,
But-
about your man that don't do what you want him to do. Everything. The enemy motherfucker. That's the motherfucker
man.
that you ain't got no business talking to about nothing. There was a time, I'm talking about before the villages in Africa was broken up. The village elders was the motherfuckers you talk to about what the fuck going on. The niggas from the streets back in the 60s would go tell you, man, we got to holler at Chief about this nigga because this nigga here is out of pocket.
Right.
He can't hold his
This
water.
nigga over here raped somebody in the neighborhood. This nigga over here did this.
Right.
This nigga robbing people on our own motherfucking whatever though. We got to talk to Chief about this nigga right here.
Right.
I'm saying now
That's not
it's
snitching.
all set up. No, that ain't snitching.
No.
Because you have a moral duty
Right.
to protect.
That's community policing.
Yeah.
You can say your community. You have a moral duty to protect the women and children of the village. Somebody, you got to get together with the people who you know are for what's right and get this shit together.
That's true.
You can't talk to the police, child support, any of them motherfuckers in the system and think you doing something to help the situation. Even though motherfuckers do call the police when they in danger. When motherfucker at your ass, niggas will call the police. I'm talking about the toughest street nigga in the world. Be like, call
Well,
the
they'll
police.
call
them
them
niggas out there.
second. Most
That's
people
what
I
I'm
know, they
saying.
call them second.
So
But
you
this-
don't call them
It
first.
don't matter if you call them second. When you go there, you have snitched. So everybody, like Zoe said, in my opinion, has a price. But you cannot justify telling the police, telling any motherfucker in the system about your brother because you know that they will not get treated fairly. That's snitching.
But and you're 100% right, and this is why I say snitching is built into the game. So if the game is to keep you suppressed, oppressed, and behind the curveball in every statistic in life, then you're ready to deal when they come to you with the deal. Right? So they're going to come to you with a deal. I remember even Corey said this to me before. He said, nigga, you talented motherfucker. They going to come to you with the money, nigga.
It's
They
inevitable.
gonna make a deal. So they make a deal based off of the game, how it's been set up.
You gonna
So-
come, people gonna come at you, and it's up to you to handle what come your way. Wicked people are going to
Exactly.
come at you. In my opinion, the first motherfucker they came at was D. A wicked motherfucker who wanted to get what he wanted to get. So he offered money. And money, let me tell you something. When you need some money, that motherfucking money is really hard to resist. Money is a motherfucker.
To resist.
Just yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, your morality is gonna get tested in these motherfuckers. Long as you alive, you breathing, your morality is gonna get tested. If you calling the police, and especially if you a man, and you calling it on another man, your brother, yeah, you snitching.
This is why I say we said it last week.
Trying to kill you, you might have to snitch to stay alive.
Right.
And if you want to justify it that way, do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. This is why I said last week, any opportunity handed to you from an oppressive hand is nothing but a shackle in disguise.
Oh, I can't imagine
because they
what they're
know
gonna bring to that court. I can't imagine
they
the
know
kind
how
of
to
twist that they're going to make happen, especially when Suge gets put up there or something like that. I can't imagine what the authorities are going to twist. In other words, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to try and get somebody out. It's going to be really none of you guys want to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't trust none that's going on with that trial because I know niggas.
What's going to happen?
I know niggas who done got motherfucking 3 and 5 years for weed cases, and I know what has happened in that saga with that brother, and he is still on the street. So all I'm saying is, I know why they came after Saddam. You know what I mean? They work what they could out of them, then they go get you later on. That whole thing with that case, I'm just watching that shit.
Yeah,
like, I don't know what the fuck going on with that shit.
Right.
But that's some bullshit right there.
But it's oxymoronic to me to think that you gonna be in the game, whether it's the drug game, whether it's the political game, whatever game it is, whatever hustle it is, it's dirty by nature. And so snitching is inbuilt. And so it's oxymoronic for motherfuckers to expect dirty niggas to have integrity and morals.
What that say? Tech 9 was offered 60 minutes. 60 million? For what?
He's performing on Saturday. Maybe we should ask him.
Oh, he's performing?
On Saturday.
No, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Tech 9 that's the rapper from where?
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Zoe snitched on the shark from Jaws.
I say Zoe. No, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like when people say child support ain't snitching. The same system that you putting his father in is going to be after the child. You know what I mean?
You know what? I mean,
you
like
can't walk up as no black woman and justify putting a man name in a system that you know they offer you this to destroy your community.
They don't.
Well, it's a cycle.
They don't get it though. I think, and like
It's a
like
cycle.
you said earlier, right? It's set up like that.
Yeah.
You don't think a lot of those girls in the like really don't have nothing to know better? They don't care.
It's
Corey.
not
they
just.
might not have any.
I
They
hear
don't
you,
care.
D. I think everybody needs to go down because you can do this. You need to spend an hour in your local child support office, especially in a big city, and listen to the women. Because I saw the black women. I saw the Mexican women. When I was in Chicago, what they were saying to those people who were sitting on the other side of their desk, they act like they was talking to their savior. And I'm like, are we that fucked up where we think that this ain't snitching? You are fucking.
They are. Yeah, they are.
But-
You are
well,
destroying your community.
Well, let's look at the other way.
'Cause-
If you don't have no answers, and that motherfucker look like the good ship Jesus, then where else do you go?
I don't understand what you mean when you say that.
What I'm saying is, if the community lacks organization, the community is fragmented, we at each other's neck, crab in a barrel, light skin, dark skin, all of these shits that keep us disaggregated, if all of that shit is in place, ageism, racism, sexism, classism, all of that's happening, then it sounds like we're a lost people with no answers, and the court system might look like the good ship Jesus.
Some people say I bring child support into everything. I get that. It's because it's a system that I feel like people are justifying. Like when those guys are in court, like Darlene said about whatever went on with the Suge thing, nobody's snitching. Because they want to be able to go out of that courtroom and walk back on the streets with their motherfucking rep intact. But see, when you go into these government office and you tell on people, it's not even the same thing.
But they need to know
But
that.
you
I
are
don't think
doing
they
the
realize-
same thing.
Yeah, I don't think they realize how deep it gets, though. I think a lot of those girls don't realize how
That's
deep
why
it is.
I'm
I think
saying
it's such
this.
easy money for them. They think, oh, I'm going to
That's a hell of a twist.
Whenever
Yeah.
you are talking to the enemy about somebody in your community, you are snitching. And we know who the enemy is, or at least some of us know who the enemy
But
is.
what do you think of this? you tend to do better when you know better. So when you know better, you do better. So it might be our responsibility.
Who was that? Go back down a little bit. I'm sorry because it's too important. His name was Motivated something.
Right there.
Motivated 37 says child support is a I'm gonna get back at you move for side bitches.
Wow.
That's pretty smart.
And that's
Okay,
and
well,
that's
what is it for
that's
the guy then?
That's
That's not helping out
that's
or
a
not taking
that's a
care of
truth.
their kid? What is he?
we have to remember.
I'll say something about that.
We have to remember that's a truth.
Where is he?
That's a truth, but it's not the whole truth.
It's not all of them.
You
Right,
can't
yeah.
you can't make it an absolute statement. There are some women out
True,
there
yeah.
who have been waiting and holding on and say, well, fuck it, he ain't gonna do nothing. Now I'm gonna do it. Who've supported. I'm just saying they might be in the minority.
You ain't got no business fucking nobody that ain't got your back.
Wow,
That don't love you and ain't got your back.
Both, likewise, right?
that's a good point.
If
too.
you fucking somebody that ain't got your back, then you are fucking up the world.
There you go.
Because you're gonna run
Yeah.
to the enemy to get
Yeah.
back at him.
wow.
What they call that scorn woman syndrome. And with men, Darlene, we're not making no angel out of no motherfucker that
We
got a
getting somewhere
kid
here, though.
and he ain't fucking with the
Right,
kid like
right.
he should be fucking with the kid.
So you this is
We're
big.
not cleaning that up.
This is big. So we're
So we all
defining
know
this.
when you talk to the police, you snitching, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no question.
We agree on that, Bobby.
We're defining
what about
something
the
right
other
here, though.
things? That's what I'm getting at.
You just defined something really big, and I think that's something we need to articulate. You're basically saying that any woman who's been scorned, disappointed, angry, upset, that the relationship didn't work with the baby's father, that then goes to the court, that's a form of snitching.
That's definitely a form of snitching because you
We
ain't
had to
got no
clear that.
business bringing nothing into this world
I had to clear that.
that
That's
ain't
big.
brought up, that ain't created by love. If you and that motherfucker don't love each other, if that motherfucker actions hasn't shown that he got your back, if that woman actions haven't shown that she got your back, it's just like D said, you caught up. And most of the times when women are caught up, the wicked motherfuckers who captured us and brought us here have created a system that'll be like, oh, he didn't do what you wanted him
We'll
to do.
step in.
Here's
Well,
what's
check
happened.
this out.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
about to fuck. He ain't gonna even be able to drive.
Damn.
He ain't gonna even be able to drive. My little brother can't drive. My little brother is a hard working, not working for no job. My little brother go out there and get it.
Mm-hmm.
He don't fuck with nobody, but he can't drive because he owe child support because he got this preacher daughter bitch pregnant.
Wow.
The worst motherfuckers out there.
The
little
freest
open that
pussy.
ass hoes who are the daughters of preachers. Whenever a bitch tell me that she the daughter of a preacher, I wish I would wait on that pussy for a day. Bitch, you got to fuck me today because I know you ain't shit. You a preacher's daughter. I'm not saying 100%.
But
Preacher's
97.
daughters are hoes. But what I'm saying is,
But
normally when it's a
97.
preacher's daughter,
97%.
that dick ain't gonna just get sucked till it get wet. It's gonna get skeeted. Them preacher daughters have perfected dick sucking. They need to have dick sucking school instead of Bible school in the morning.
Damn.
Them preacher daughters is some freaky motherfuckers.
Why are preachers' daughters so
Something
easy?
about reading a baby a Bible too much when they young. Get that pussy wet, then them motherfuckers.
Oh my
Them
god.
bitches be like, God damn it, I'm tired of what's right. I had too much of what's right when I was a baby. God damn it, I had to go to church with these old deacons showing me they balls in these tight pants. I'm about to fuck everything out here. That's the mentality of most preachers' daughter. This pussy will bless the neighborhood.
Jesus.
So Ronan, your boy Ronan, who follows us, he's probably in the chat room too. He hit me on Twitter. He said, "Snitching is arming the enemy with info to corrupt and destroy others. One fears or covets deeply. Cowardice with an outside aid."
Cowardice with an outside aid. I feel you on that.
He says, "Snitches."
So you saying bitches are the little disfigured motherfucker in 300?
You know what?
Who went and told the
I know
enemy
exactly what you're
how to
talking
go
about.
around back and get them motherfuckers. All the bitches who don't get what they want or get the man to act the way they want, they go tell the enemy how to go around the back way and get them. You ain't got to fuck with the hot gates. Let me show you this way where I used to suck dick in the back. I'm going to show you how to get around all that shit where you can fuck all them motherfuckers up.
He also says snitches, loyalty is always on clearance. Genuine allies and their silence is priceless. And most motherfuckers, well, most motherfuckers is always taking inventory to use at a later date. That's why fucking with new folk and new niggas is kind of dangerous in this new world right now. You know, it ain't like
As
back
we
in the
found
day.
out as a group.
Yeah, it's not like back in the day where you grew up with a motherfucker and any disagreements or whatever was handled on the basketball court.
We had the hunchback motherfucker sit among us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a couple of motherfuckers in here who solid though. I ain't saying everybody like that. My man Freeze
Love, solid.
I ain't hung with Freeze Love every day.
Yeah.
He seems pretty genuine.
But I know that's a motherfucking G.
Yeah.
His reputation
There you go.
It's straight.
in them motherfucking streets.
He told me to be back up here, by the way.
I know who the fuck Freeze Love
He was
is.
like, nigga, is it cool? I said, nigga,
well, you know,
this
tell him
nigga
to
don't
holler
fuck
at
with
me.
new niggas, man.
I
He
know
know
fuck
you.
with new
I
niggas,
said, he
but-
know you, nigga. It's
Freeze
good.
Love, Freeze Love, as far as I'm concerned, that's a nigga I gamble with. If I was getting ready to go get into some shit and a motherfucker asks you, where you finna go? I might actually talk to him and tell him where to go.
Exactly.
Because most niggas, when you finna go handle your business, you be like, hey man, I'm gonna holler at you in a minute.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's something interesting you just said a few seconds ago. Is check somebody's pedigree. I always tell people that check their pedigree, check their background, because like when people used to say stuff, oh, I heard, really? Go check. I wish you would go. You know, when they question me, go check on the streets. That's all you gotta say is go ask. I wish you would come. And
Well,
if you find somebody
we're a
that says,
suspicious
come.
community.
You feel me? Like
Let's
that's
just-
the first thing you got to do is who knows what about this person? Do you know their family? It should say a lot.
As a whole, black folks are suspicious of each other more than anybody else.
Okay, play it safe. I know. I'm not.
We have been conditioned to be suspicious because we're all in chaos right now. A lot different than we was in the 50s and 60s. We knew who we were, and we knew who didn't like
Families,
us.
neighborhoods. Oh,
Now,
yeah.
we marry the enemy. We
Wow.
put them motherfuckers above everybody.
Wow.
Especially these young motherfuckers, because they are taught what is supposed to be pretty to you. They are taught what is supposed to be good to you.
Right.
This is what
What is
happens
important to them.
when you don't have them soldiers running the house. I say this to any woman.
Wow.
You ain't got no business fucking with no weak motherfucker. No matter what his race, creed, or whatever the fuck he is. If that motherfucker is weak, and I'm not talking about you got to be some tough motherfucker who beat motherfuckers' ass. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Nigga don't stand
watch
for
that
nothing.
motherfucker
Right.
when the
There
heat
you
is
go.
on.
Right.
Watch how he act when the heat is on. Because most motherfuckers, when they got, it was a show in Dallas. Pussy motherfucker was recording the show. This motherfucking nigga kept acting like he didn't record the show. And his woman was loud than a motherfucker.
Right,
Making
he
a
was
whole
recording
bunch
the
of
show.
noise. No, why? Because they was asking them, because they had already told him, hey, you can't record the show. But they kept doing it. So they asked him to leave. So he got a loud woman. What? We didn't do nothing. And this nigga sitting there, hey, man, we didn't do nothing. Yeah. I wanted to stop the show and walk over to that motherfucker so bad and say, look, bitch, nigga, your motherfucking bitch snitching on you. Because she too loud.
For you to be
She
doing
She
something
showed me
illegal.
who the
Caught.
fuck you are.
Right.
Yo, bitch loud, nigga. You ain't shit. That's what I wanted to stop the show and say. Why your bitch so loud?
Because that's how you
She
got
telling
caught.
on you.
Right.
There it is.
When
There's
your
the character.
woman is motherfucking yackling, because you know that noise comes from fear because you busted.
That's right.
Wow.
That's
That's
how I
where
look
that
at it.
noise come from.
Yes,
Wow.
exactly my take on all that.
Nigga, you ain't shit.
Yep,
That's
when
what I
they
wanted
start
to
talking
tell
all
that
that, yep.
nigga.
Wow.
They had to fuck. This motherfucker disrupted the show so bad. But I'm that nigga. I motherfucking played the shit off. You know, whatever. Kept on with the show. Show lasted motherfucking another 25 minutes after all that commotion because he wouldn't get up when they was trying to put him out. This is the point I'm trying to make, man. I know what the fuck is going on when your woman, when I watch your woman when you around. I know if you a coward motherfucker.
Yeah, that speaks a lot.
Why the fuck your woman so loud, my nigga? Because if you was that nigga, she would not be acting like this around you. Because she wouldn't want you to see her like that. Or is this just some random bitch you out with? But it wasn't. It was his wife, and they've been together for years.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
It gets bad, yeah.
That's ugly. That's ugly right there.
It's ways to see who a motherfucker is, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't expecting everybody to peep the shit the way I peep it because this is my life. This is my eyes. But I call that shit out because I think some motherfuckers can understand what I'm saying.
So there's a difference. A distinction has to be made when you stand up for what you know is wrong and you speak on it versus some shit you trying to leverage to get yourself out of trouble, as Bobby alluded to earlier. So the shit, speaking on some shit to leverage your personal price to keep yourself out of trouble is snitching. But standing up for something that you perceive to be a wrong or an injustice is the moral right thing to do.
Right.
Is that what we're saying here?
That sounds about right. That's a good
I missed
summary.
it. I'm sorry.
No,
You
he summed
said
it
the
up.
end part is what I missed. You said standing
I'm
up.
saying what we're talking about. I'm trying to discern the difference. Like when you stand up, give the listeners or the people that are in the chat room, people who follow this show, an example of standing up and speaking on some shit in a moral way that isn't snitching.
If you see some child molester, you know what I'm saying, doing something to
Corey
a kid.
gave a crazy example earlier today when he was telling me this topic.
If you see your little nephew who about 14 with his finger,
Here we go.
and your niece ass who 9, and you go tell his mama, is that snitching?
No, that's not snitching. That's calling the police for the right reason.
I'm
Your
gonna have
mama.
that little nigga by the neck when I
Right.
bring him to his mama.
Right.
And I'm gonna say something wrong with this little motherfucker.
Little nigga sick, right?
You better get this motherfucker straight and keep him the fuck away
From other kids.
from other kids, because if he touch mine and I done caught him,
That's his ass.
Oh, that. Yeah.
I'ma hurt him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck if it's my own son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he fucking with
Right.
his sister, my daughter, the wrong
Right.
way,
His morality is deep, bigger.
I'ma let him know.
Let's give
you
another
get fucked
example.
up like that.
Let's give another example. That's the molester example. What about, say, the hood element or the street element? This is one thing that I respect about certain gang members, right? Certain gang members see my son in the neighborhood and they already don't fuck with him. They haven't been fucking with him since he was little.
They got the word.
So
They
once
like that.
they recognize, oh, that's little homie. He in the park. He's shooting. He a ball player.
No, he got a daddy.
They
man.
left
You
him
leaving out
alone.
the most
But
important
what
part,
I'm
man.
saying is, my son ain't the
Might
only
be
person they've ever
Yeah.
done that
It do
for.
matter a whole lot.
What I'm saying is, my son ain't the only person they've ever done that for. What I'm saying is, to me, that's even recognizing, okay, I'm in a gang and this is my life. This is my lifestyle. This is what I do. But I still got something in my spirit that say, don't fuck with that kid. Right? Don't do something to that kid. My point. Huh?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I lived in Chicago. I was a freshman in high school when Ben Wilson was killed.
Oh,
Ben
wow.
Wilson is the
I
guy
know.
who had all that potential, went
Yeah.
to Simeon and died. And people need to know he died because the system don't give a fuck.
Wow.
He was laying up in a hospital bed with a gun wound that needed to be tended to immediately. So, but I want to say this. When he died, gangbangers wasn't quick to fuck with ball players for a long time after that. Because the way it was covered on television, they saw that somebody with potential was killed senselessly.
Right.
So, there are gangbangers who have morals. That's what I'm trying to say with your son situation. There are people who will be like, I'm living this life, but I ain't trying to bring that shit to him.
Right.
But there are kids
You'll find it crazy.
who hate the fact
That's right.
That he on
that
his-
your son has
the way out.
potential.
Right.
Those are the offspring of wretched club bitches.
Damn.
Those-
that's
what I
an army of little niggas out there.
Offspring of the wretched bitches. Bitches who either had a baby by ain't shit motherfucker, or they ain't shit, or both of them ain't shit.
Wow. Wow.
So you have to be careful either way.
Yeah.
And where would Ben Wilson be right now had he not been killed?
Hall of Fame.
He was an NBA player, and he was just in high school. He was a
Wow.
dude. He was one of them big dudes who could play. There's a lot of big guys, but sometimes
They're
you
not
get
skilled.
them big dudes
Yeah.
who could play. He was one of the big dudes who could play. You see what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's like, when you watch that story on ESPN, it's like they have to make it where you don't make the system look bad. But Ben Wilson died because of the system. He wasn't tended to immediately. Because if he was tended to immediately, he probably would have
would've
died.
lived.
Now-
Wow.
And his mother know that.
Now, how about-
who passed recently. Bless her soul.
How
Wow.
about the after effects of that story? Did anybody snitch on who did the shooting so that they can?
Well, who
Be
did the
brought to
shooting was
justice?
caught. It was a little boy who was up at the school. He didn't even go to that school. He was just up there with a gun.
Fucking around.
Wow.
Fucking around. And then,
So is it
Ben-
snitching?
being bumped into him.
Mm.
And when you got a gun, you Superman. Because
Yeah, it's the great. It's the great equalizer. The
Right.
gun. Right.
So Ben ran up on that little nigga. Because that little nigga was at him when he bumped into him.
Right.
But that motherfucker had that motherfucking goddamn it on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
And
everybody
then-
saw it. So it wasn't like somebody had to.
Yeah, it happened at the
kill him.
school.
Oh,
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is just one
So-
story out of many
So
gang
Corey,
stories.
this is a good point. Is that snitching?
Is what
If
snitching.
somebody who saw that
Who
say,
didn't. Yeah, like,
this
what
motherfucker
is-
shot that motherfucker.
Well, those are kids, and it is their natural response to say he did it.
Right.
To get the trouble off them, they don't want.
It's
to get in trouble.
natural.
They don't want
Well,
to get in
not
trouble.
really to get the trouble off them. They're going to tell.
They're
Kids
scared.
going to tell
Yeah.
what they see.
It's a natural thing for them to look up to their mama, like bump into a little baby and the baby fall. They're going to look at their mama and point at
This
you.
motherfucker. Right.
That's true.
They're going to tell on you.
I do it all the time. I make faces like if they're crying and acting up. I'm like this. Don't do it. And then they're like, and they tap the mom like I was like, oh shoot. And I walk away like, oh, they gonna.
Right.
tell.
So this snitching shit, is it a natural instinct?
In that way, yeah.
You have to actually force yourself
That's
not to
interest-
snitch. Huh?
That's an interesting angle to take. If
I know this. I'm gonna tell
if
you
it's
right
natural
now.
for kids to tell, would it be natural for adults to snitch?
At my age, whether I'm wrong or right, I learned something when I pointed toward the freeway with that dude. I made it in my mind. I realized I don't want to help the police solve no case in this world. Because after I did it, even though that motherfucker almost ran into the back of me, and even though that motherfucker, just like Bobby said, is a menace,
Right. He could have killed you.
Yeah.
could have killed my mama,
Yeah.
could have killed anybody. A little baby walking across the street with a basketball.
Right.
I don't want to help the police solve no case in this country. I know that. So at my age, I'm older. I'm still learning because I realized after that police officer turned on that freeway, I don't know if they caught that guy or whatever because that guy was gone. Police he didn't see him. That's why when he got close to the curb, he was looking. My ass was like, he on the freeway. When I saw that police car peel off on that freeway, I didn't declare this till like a couple of days later because I felt weird about it. You know what I mean? I can honestly say, and you can put this in writing, I don't want to help the police solve no case in this country.
Well, you didn't have to do the right thing, man, because it wasn't about the police. It was about everything that you just described, all of what could have happened. And in that case, that's why when you said what is right or wrong, it's right, man, to just do what you feel is right. That guy was out of control, man.
Well,
and
Bobby,
you had an opportunity to keep him from just, at least as much as you could do. You did all you could do.
What Bobby is saying makes sense to me, man. Look at the story of Spider-Man. He didn't stop that bad guy. He was like, he ain't fucking with me.
Right.
I'm gonna let him go. Then that bad guy down the road killed his uncle.
Yeah.
I could have stopped him.
No, you couldn't.
Or I
did.
That's what I'm saying.
Or I could have snitched.
No,
I coulda
it's not snitching, though.
Whatever it is.
But
whatever
what
it
I'm
is to
saying
get
is,
that guy off the street. But ain't that fucked up? We live in a society so fucked up that the people, especially black people, don't want to help the police do nothing.
And not even the right stuff. I've seen that lately happening. People just don't want to get involved. Just don't want to be proactive. Something's happening. We need to catch. There's a little girl missing. Did you see anything? I mean, you can tell.
Or do you think people get involved when there's something in it for them?
Of course they will.
There you go.
Of course they will.
Shoot, even
But
a little camera time. Sometimes you see that happen.
I don't talk to the police for the most part. That was one of the rare instances. I mean, I'm not no motherfucker who walk around and judge everybody before they do something to me. Because my cousin a police officer. I got family members who are police officers. But I don't know what the fuck they do. I know them some big swollen shape motherfuckers with them things. They got them things on them. You know what I'm saying? But
Now, I got a quick question that's just off the wall and to the left. How did you guys find out that guy was filming? Did anybody in the audience like say, hey, he's filming? Did somebody go tell on the couple?
yeah. One of the waitresses said that guy who y'all told to stop filming is still filming.
Wow.
Okay.
She was probably drawing attention that the people saw the camera in the first place.
Well, there was this one girl over there she had her camera up. And you know, we don't like filming because I'm going to make a DVD. And what happens when you put all the material on the internet, it's not new to everybody as it can be. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And more importantly, it's your shit.
You shouldn't be filming comedies.
This has always been
anyway.
an issue with people worried about people filming their shows because they can't sell them. I'm talking about back as far as I can remember. But now in this internet age, your show hits the motherfucking free internet before any motherfucking thing.
And everybody's phone has an HD camera on it.
That's why we have issues with that. But I mean, I done been to the Comedy Store. I seen motherfuckers with they real camcorders.
Or else they wouldn't have caught what's his name.
I seen comics with camcorders.
Really?
That's how, man, this game cold blooded.
Comics filming other comics?
So they can do their jokes on the road. It's pressure on a lot of these comics who are famous to be funny. So they watch other comics who are not as famous and they running with their shit. And they shit is on the road before they even get a chance to blow.
Well, I
guess that's how this shit go. The video with Beyonce, when she was like, I know people hate when we come to their show because they know we gonna take their stuff and do it. You remember that video?
She said that.
What the fuck? Is that video still online? What? Google Beyonce snitches.
You know what? What?
That video, I hope it's still online. In fact, they had a video. They had a video with Beyonce doing this dance routine of this
somebody else
of this dancing group that's over in Europe. I mean, come on, man, y'all. I mean, motherfuckers say Beyonce is all that. Beyonce wasn't shit. She got with Jay-Z. That motherfucker showed her another style and another way to come across, and it helped make her bigger than what she was at first. His presence in her life has definitely helped her career. But
both of them,
she a hack motherfucker. And I know it, which makes me, I can't go to a Beyonce concert. I wouldn't give a fuck what's going on because I know what she even said. Somebody was recording it while she was talking. She didn't know nobody was recording it because that's how cold this world is. Well, she was back there laughing with the little gay coordinating motherfucker.
Gay coordinator.
I know people hate when we come to their shows because they know we gonna take their stuff.
What?
my God, I can't believe y'all
Yeah,
don't
I've
know
never-
about this.
No, and I'm a big Beyonce fan. I love her. I like her stuff. I'm not like diehard like those people are like, oh, you beat. No, but I saw her 3 times last year.
I remember
Years
before
Somebody
she got with
asked-
Jay-Z, it was more stuff like, you must not know about me. If you like it, put a ring on it. But now she got with Jay-Z, and it's more music where it's catering to the man.
It's sexy
Where
stuff.
she done built her,
Yeah.
built her shit back
Back
up with
in the
even
day, it
more
was-
fans.
Back in the day, it was bills.
Yeah,
Remember
back
that
in the
one?
day it was just it was basic bit of bitch shit.
She can
Jay-Z
go
showed
back
her
that route. I
A
love
whole
it.
nother
Jay-Z
get down.
showed her, no, look here, bitch.
You
We
know
about to
what?
motherfucking take this shit to another level. I'm about to show you how to surfboard on dick in the tub.
You know what? And then I
Let
want
me
you to
show
tell
you
the
how I
world
do
about
it, bitch. No, I'm fucking with you, Jay-Z.
Yeah,
I know you don't be surfboarding out there. Niggas around here looking scared.
No, it's
Too
scared.
late, man. Been
No,
too
okay, I'm
way
fucking
too
with y'all. That
late.
ain't y'all. It's me. I said that. That's my
Yeah,
joke. I
yeah,
put
no,
that out there. But what I'm saying is, his presence in her career
You feel
took it where it was a
brought it
career,
up.
in my opinion, on his way down. Bam, took it right back up. But she's still a hack, and she got caught talking about hacking.
Let me ask. Somebody is asking on Twitter here the basic question: is there real honor
Somebody
amongst
say
thieves?
Jay-Z snitched on Newport to Camel cigarette.
Oh God!
That's stupid.
Oh, somebody got the video right here. Somebody sent me the video.
Story on that video. Yeah, she says it. She's laughing about that. She bragging about stealing other people's material.
Is
By
there
me-
honor amongst thieves? I mean, real honor. Somebody asked that question.
Well, I'll put it like this. My craft, I take it very seriously, and I know
Yes,
how
he does,
delicate this shit is when it comes to dealing with people who run with other people's material. I have no respect for that. I have no respect for people who are farce.
Thieves.
I mean, we can't play that on the show.
I'm sorry.
The reason we can't play that on the show is because it makes my show one of them things where we can't put it out there the way we want.
Excuse me though.
Because she will dispute that.
Did you say farce or did you mean thieves?
Say that again?
You said farce. Did you mean thieves? People who steal other people's material.
Thieves, not real. That's what I was trying to say. You're not real. I know what they do with artists like Britney Spears and what's the other brother name? Who the new guy out? And I bought his album. It sound good. The little he looks like a little Mexican guy, but he may not be. Little
Bruno
Asian
Mars?
guy. Bruno Mars.
Or Miguel.
Bruno Mars.
Okay, because both of those are Miguel.
Let me tell you something. I could play 5 of Bruno Mars songs, and I will show you exactly
Where they
got
came
them
from. Oh, you can hear that one, the shit from the Police.
I hear the shit from New Edition.
Nigga, he just stole some funk shit.
Yeah.
It's just fuck
Yeah,
it.
and even the moves.
I'm
even the
hacking
style,
all
that
this
stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
When people send music to me, I just want to let you know, if it's not original shit, then I'm not quick to listen to it all the way through. I'm a motherfucker who looking for the creators, the trendsetters, the motherfuckers who make shit. That's who attract me. But that's me.
Yeah.
Because all this bullshit is what the record companies play because they don't go look for talent no more. They just they
It's
be like
what's popular.
right,
That's why
we
it's
can
pop
turn you
music.
into something special.
Right.
You ever heard? I wish Britney Spears would sing a solo.
No, they got the technology now to where anybody, they just run your motherfucking voice through a harmonizer or
What's this new bitch they got? And you're gonna hear me roar.
Oh, Katy Perry. I love
Katy Perry.
Come on now, let these bitches sing some songs without some music. You'll be like, hey, bitch, shut the fuck up.
That's some real talk.
They'll be yelling at her like they was out the window and Coming to America. Shut the fuck up. You belong. You belong. Dude.
That studio is motherfucker.
Whoa!
Right. Boy, them motherfuckers,
That studio make anybody.
Right, that shit they do.
Auto-tunes.
Auto-tunes is
all
a
that.
motherfucker.
Well, it goes as far back as like you got Madonna and all of them. Yeah, it's like those poppy artists and groups. Yeah, they're not, in like heavy duty individuals or like they started something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not.
You're not gonna see you beyond what they say. What they say, Chris?
They use niggas like condoms. Mara Willie.
They use niggas like condoms. Busting them and then throw them away. Oh, damn.
I watch all them motherfuckers, man. My man from, like we said, my man from Jagged Edge shoved the ring down the bitch throat.
Oh, Lord. Jesus.
What's old boy name? What was the Caucasian singer?
Robin Thicke. Robin Thicke.
Yeah. Now that shit played the fuck out, that bitch was like, look here, I got some sweet ass licks out here that I'm about to cash in on. That little album money ain't shit no more. You ain't really popping no more.
Yeah, you can sing sweet love songs and then you over here doing that kind of thing to your lady. People are like, oh,
what was he doing, D?
Taking these risque photos with girls, and then of course they found out that he was messing around with some. But he had these photos where he, in the back, he didn't know that the mirror's looking, and he's taking pictures of this girl talking about, I was messing with her, and his hands all up in her crotch, all up in the back. And he's married.
When a motherfucker get busted, man, a motherfucker need to get busted.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, look, that might sound hypocritical, because you know what I'm saying, when the pressure's on, you don't know how you gonna act. But you Robin Thicke.
Well, here's the thing.
You married this sister.
And you try to claim that you were sorry and you get back with it, but then you still doing it. What happened? I mean, you gave up that quick. If you really serious about it, you're not going to give up that quick. I mean, he gave up so easily. Now he's with somebody, like a young girl, right? Like 19 or something crazy like that.
Paula Patton jaw looked like a Lego set.
Oh, stop.
That girl pretty now.
Yes,
she is pretty than a motherfucker, but that bitch do got the Voltron jaw.
What is the Voltron jaw?
Look at Voltron jaw.
Does he have a jaw? Is it just a sculpted mess? It's like a square, right?
Can we see
Voltron?
No, you want to bring up who jaw she looked like? Bring up the bad guy in Maniac Cop. What's that dude name?
I don't know.
Y'all don't remember that movie Maniac Cop? Or the dude Tango and Cash stole on.
His jaw is square. It's just like protruding forward.
Can we see it?
Oh my God, you are too much.
Wait a minute, what's that dude in Tango and Cash?
And you telling me
they both
Paula
stole on
Patton's
them
jaw
together.
look like this?
Hold on, let's see it. I don't know what it look like. Paula Patton got a pointy ass jaw. That bitch look like she could put an ink pen on the tip of her head.
Shit, maybe she a Virgo.
What's a Virgo?
What does that have to do with
Pointy ass
it?
jaw.
What, all Virgos?
Lot of Virgo women, mark my words, pointy jaw.
Really?
Okay, you got a Voltron.
It's in a V. It stands for V, Virgo.
Now look up. Damn, I
That's
don't.
Paula Patton.
Go to motherfucking Tango. Go bring up Tango and Cash. What's that shit? The IMDb of Tango and Cash. Because we gonna find this actor with this motherfucking jaw. And people who watch Tango and Cash.
I used to, yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Tango and Cash is from the 90s, man.
Man, I never forget that motherfucker jaw. This motherfucker had a jaw. This motherfucker had Big League Chew.
Oh my!
Remember Big League Chew, that bubble gum? That
yeah.
This motherfucker
like
had a
Andre
jaw.
the Giant. Those giant people be having some interesting, like, sculpted faces. You know, those people that
Why
just
is Voltron
don't seem like
on the
they're
screen?
human. They don't seem like they're human. You know what I'm saying? They're too big. They're like giants.
Let me ask y'all a question about this stream. What's going on with the stream, our stream, as far as it go with so many complaints? Are we using the wrong equipment? Because my people in the chat room and then people outside, they tell me.
It's the internet. It's the type of internet connection you have. Yeah. We
Are we
can't
sure it's the type of internet connection that I have? Because
Yep.
I have
That
the
woman
business
don't look-
internet. Hold on, we got a Paula Patton. Everybody who
That woman
listens.
don't look like Voltron.
No, she's
What?
just got a narrow.
I don't see nothing manly about this woman.
Let's not look at the glamour shots.
He didn't say manly.
Look for some regular pictures in that motherfucker.
They go a regular picture right in the middle.
Where? What she got on the dress? Look at
Look.
that one in the middle.
One with the chest. Yeah,
Chris,
the middle.
bring up the picture, the one in the middle. No, down. Hold on.
Right.
Over
That
to the
one.
right, to the right. No, to the right there. Now that's
You know
that
what?
jaw on display, boy.
You know what?
If that bitch shake her head and say yes, she gonna punch herself in the chest. Now look at that jaw.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, it's just sculpted.
That's
Sculpted? Is
That's
that
a
what it
pretty
is?
I don't know. I'm
girl.
trying to be- that's
Right.
I'm not.
That's a pretty girl. What's wrong with
That's a
that?
bad guy in a movie, Joe. I know she could do this.
But she's bad.
She bad. I'll hit her
That's
raw.
one of Corey's quirks.
I'll hit her
We've
raw.
already discovered that Corey
What?
has some quirks.
What's my
Corpse?
quirps, D?
Yeah, quirks. Things it's just people just don't feel on other people. Poor thing. She's beautiful. We know that, and he already said that though. But
Obviously-
he's definitely got like a chin thing.
People have quirks. Then that's what
Right,
we call
because I've
it.
never heard you say anything about
Quirks.
anybody's noses or anything like that, or ears or eyes. But mostly it's been the jaw, I think.
It's been the
about it.
jaw and the
Yeah.
chin.
The jaw, the chin,
Corey has
neck.
had a nightmare that Jabber Jaws was trying to attack him in his.
Oh,
I don't know this baby to cry like
As
this.
a little kid.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I watched
But I
the
just
jaw.
know, I just realized that. Yeah, it has something to do with, because, something to do with it. I just.
So what's your quirks?
Guys that wear the flip flop thongs, remember, with mandals with jeans. Don't do it. You got to wear sports sandals. If you're gonna wear sandals, wear sports sandals, and the
Bobby, you
toes have
got
to
quirks? Bitches who don't smoke?
be. Oh, that's like one of my main things.
No, I just like people that look like that's who they are.
What?
You know.
Precious look like that's who she is.
Well, I ain't interested in that though.
You won't hit her, Bobby?
No, sir.
Would you?
I can't fuck girls who have the fat up top.
What do you mean?
You can have a fat ass that's even out of shape fat. But if your weight is at the bottom, I like that. When your weight is up top, I don't like fucking hearts.
I don't have too many quirks
Wow.
about guys. I don't like guys that do a lot of boasting and fronting and think they have to do name dropping and that they're into material stuff. I don't like that. That's a huge turn off to me.
You like guys with ponytail?
Very funny. Very funny, Corey. When
just
I met my
asking.
Are you gonna
ex,
answer
he
the
didn't have. He happened to have a ponytail. Sure,
Happen?
he could have been bald. He could have been whatever. He could have been missing the top of his head. I didn't care. That wasn't what I liked about
He
him.
happened to have a ponytail.
He did. Yeah. So I worked with that. You know what?
You say bitches that look like the Doubletree Hotel logo.
Silly.
No, I don't like how the big upper body look when they walk to the bathroom naked. I always imagine how they look when they walk naked to the bathroom. And I'm sure it's girls who get with me who will say all kind of shit about me. This motherfucker this motherfucker that. I'm not mad at you, especially if I got with
But
you.
what if Precious had that fire?
It wouldn't matter if Precious pussy had little angel hands touching your dick when you go in that motherfucker. When I see that blubber and that Stay Puft Marshmallow Man face, I would not be able to pull it. She got that big upper body.
See, everybody has something that they're just not interested
Well, a good
in.
example of a girl who real thick at the bottom that I could use online, like
Buffy the Body.
yeah, Buffy the Body. She's not
Pull it up.
attractive at all, and I'm sure she got weight on her now.
Let's get a good look at her
It's
real
been a
quick.
while.
Latest pictures of
I
Buffy
did a
the
photo
Body.
shoot with her not too long ago.
She's not attractive.
Is she still nice looking?
That bitch looked like Scooby Doo.
This was 4 years ago, so I don't know.
That bitch looked like Scooby motherfucking Doo. But let me tell you something about them big booties like that. Them big booties stink.
Here we go.
Them bitches don't know how to wash their ass. They wash on top of their ass.
They don't get in
They
the
don't
Twizzler,
get all
huh?
in that motherfucker, goddammit.
Oh my lord.
Some of them big girls, when you hit them from the back, goddammit, they, you know, like I make sure I keep bitches' legs close like this when I'm doing it from the back. I don't let them open their legs up all the way, goddammit. 'Cause I done had some bad stories with them big booty bitches.
Oh my lord.
I had this
Oh, my
one
Lord.
bitch who obviously eat gyros. This
Oh,
bitch
God, here we
opened
go.
her motherfucking legs, and that wasn't good. Them big booty bitches, they gotta learn how to wash. You gotta learn how to wash your big old ass.
Zoe's never said his quirks. He didn't say his main quirks.
I don't have any.
Oh
You'll
really?
fuck any girl.
No.
Somebody that smokes.
You got quirks,
I don't
Zoe.
like smokers. I don't like tats all on the face.
No,
or the
I've
neck.
never smoked. So
You don't like smokers?
smokers or drinkers or none of that shit.
Oh, I drink.
'Cause I don't drink.
I drink margaritas.
I mean, I tend to let
Why you look
I
like
let
you are?
I
You
let
what?
people be who they are, but I'll be observing. Like, oh, you don't just drink casually. Your ass is out of control. You throwing up in the bushes.
Oh,
after,
ew,
okay,
yeah,
I'm
no,
good.
that's uncalled for. Yeah,
So,
that's
I
not.
look at little things like that: smoking, drinking.
I like girls
Drug
who know
abuse.
how to pee on the side of a car where they open the door and they pour their shit down
Here
and
we
they
go.
sit right on that thing.
Oh,
I always
skills,
thought that
those
was
skills.
clever.
Peeing.
That's clever.
Wow, that's
Even
I
though
had
this
a
one
girlfriend
bitch,
do that
She
before.
had asparagus, and I was like, "Bitch, close the door. She gonna give me a flat tire with that piss, bitch. God damn." That pitch was yellow and stinky, goddammit. I was like, bitch, you smell like you drink
here we
40s.
go. It's time to go, y'all.
All right, we got to wrap the little pussy ass show up, man. Once again, Dallas, man, y'all stood up
Snitches.
for me. I got mad love for you, man. Thank you, Dallas. D, what's up? The book? What's up?
Hey, late May, early June. Late May, early
I look
June.
forward to this book because I know you got a lot of pictures in it too.
Oh my God!
You got
yeah.
pictures for the guys? Well, you got shit. Them little-
Like your
Yeah,
bikini
like me
shots
from like
and
the 80s, 90s, sure, and some new ones. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
all them pages gonna
Back
be
when she
sticky.
was young and innocent looking.
I don't know. I think he liked me because I was not that innocent looking. I was innocent, but I wasn't that looking.
You
I
heard
talked
that.
to Rita G. We're gonna get Rita G up here in the studio.
Uh-oh.
Just because I want to have that show back because I know Rita G. That G means something. She gonna do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
She gonna take advantage of being up here. Goddamn
It's
it!
gonna be good.
She can bring it because I won't bring it like that. So go ahead.
Fuck that shit, D. You gonna bust down?
You
one day
gonna
in this
be
month.
here
No,
with
that's
us.
not. No, but I'm just saying that's not me.
No,
All
that's
that
not-
stuff.
I'm not
When you
saying
guys
like
talk
she-
openly about sex and shit like that, I don't. That's not.
Ooh, you
know.
cursing now too?
I say shit and
I'm
fuck
just
and stuff
playing.
like that, but I don't talk
I'm
about
just playing.
people's, vaginas and that other way or the dick and stuff like that.
You don't
balls.
talk about dicks
I don't do-
and stuff like that.
Not on
You
air. This is not
uncomfortable
me.
talking about?
I don't like that. It just doesn't sound right for
Bring
a
up
woman.
that album cover picture of D so I can
What does that have to
remember
do with anything?
what she is willing to do.
Yeah, for my man, we were a family together. I wasn't. Nobody's ever paid me to do
Bring
any
up the
any
latest
pictures
picture
or
of the-
videos for them. This was all a family affair.
Okay,
So
bring
any
up
of them
that.
other girls that do that shit, go ahead, knock yourselves
Bring
out.
up the other picture of D when she not the one on the album cover.
We still
from
didn't
back
get
in
the
day.
Buffy picture either.
The new.
Yeah,
We ain't got to bring
yeah.
up Buffy. That bitch look like
No, I just don't like that kind of
gangbanger
talk on a woman.
transsexual.
That's all.
Goddammit, that bitch is not doing it for me. I'll
No,
fuck her
that-
because
that's-
she's Buffy.
that's just
I'll be
not
like,
me.
bitch, turn your big ass around so I can have this on my resume. Other than that, get your motherfucking NBA looking ass the fuck up out of here. Bobby, of course, real men don't play.
Never,
Real women
never,
don't
never
speak
will.
like that.
But I want to share with this in my little 30 seconds. I asked his brother in Dallas if he came to your show.
Sexting.
And he said, man, not only did I come to the show in Dallas, his name is Taylor Hill. He's bought my book. He bought a water machine. He sat on the front row and he said, man, Corey killed up in here. And I really hope he comes back to Dallas soon. So props to the big
Wow.
fella for tearing him up in Dallas.
Good look.
Thanks, man.
That is a great look. Dash Radio, of course. You guys can download that app. I'm on a radio network called Hot Button Radio. Once you get the app downloaded, I'm there 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 7 p.m., the voice of reason on Dash Radio. We've only got 48 hours left on my Indiegogo campaign, so anybody wants to support that, I'd appreciate it. That's the ZWMS Relationship Dismount Book Tour on Indiegogo.com. We're accepting donations for the next 48 hours, and then that's done. And yes, the Relationship Dismount, the book, will be out second week of June.
Nice. No, we should do something
So,
together.
absolutely.
Let's do
Absolutely.
that.
Oh, well,
do that.
when y'all books come out, we gonna pump them up, y'all. Y'all know how we do. Just make sure motherfuckers get them books, niggas.
Yeah.
So, once again, I want to say this shit because it's something that I gambled with, and it's something that I'm gonna be proud of. I'm gonna have 5150 clothing
Oh,
Wow.
shoot.
on a website, and I just want you to know I put some real time and effort into making sure that it's not just a T-shirt that you can dispose of. You know what I mean? I got some real, like, you know, I got up with the people from China. I mean, the Asian motherfuckers.
Oh, Lord.
And I had some shirts cut. That's why it's taking so long, because I have to finish this. I don't want to just put something on the website that is
Some bullshit.
I don't feel good about.
Right.
I don't have a lot of what I put on the website. The stuff on the website will be exclusive stuff. I will have T-shirts that will be easier to get, but I'm going to have some clothing that I had cut and designed, and I know y'all going to support it. The shit ain't going to be $5 because it's too expensive to make.
That's it. I'm
But
snitching
for
to the
those-
Business Bureau.
Those who are willing to buy it, this is the first thing I'm going to do that I'm going to have to pay taxes on. Cause you gotta pay taxes on that shit you put online.
Yeah, when you sell
Look
it.
at Bobby,
That's
like, cool
all right.
out. Shit, all right, they gonna come at your
Exactly.
ass. They gonna be like, hey, Bobby,
Bobby
thought it
don't
was
pay
sweet, didn't you, Dick?
Bobby don't pay tax on his bill?
I don't know what they do, but I know them
okay.
people come at you. All that shit online is traceable. They had the paperwork when they knock on the door. Hey,
Oh,
look
no,
here,
I already
motherfucker.
know this, yeah. I just
But,
got my income tax.
I feel good about this 5150 gear that I'm gonna make,
You should.
and it's gonna go fast because I can't keep up with the demand because I haven't been to China yet.
You going though?
But I'm going. I'm gonna be like, oh boy, what was his name? The motherfucker from New York, the drug dealer.
Oh, Frank.
Frank,
I'm
yeah.
going
Yeah,
out
Frank,
there
yeah,
to
yeah,
get with
yeah,
them
yeah.
motherfuckers. I can't see
Where
what
I
it
get
is,
my
though.
phone stuff,
That's
all my
the
phone covers and
Goblin.
stuff. Yeah, oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
They said
hilarious.
it's Paula Patton.
That's
They
terrible.
said Paula Patton the Goblin.
messed
That
up.
bitch do What's the
Stop.
singer motherfucker name?
Robin thing.
Robin Thicke.
Man, fuck
I'm
him,
not
man.
sticking with you. Anyway,
Get
Anyway,
with
yeah.
Corey on this 5150 gear, cause man, the brother got a good fashion.
we went
eye.
over time a little bit, but we hey,
It's
before I go,
it's still recording though.
before I go, we need to say exactly how a person can come on to the chat room and watch the show. And I want to say this about the chat room.
Okay.
I'm going to find a way to get to the bottom of all the quirks. If we have to get up off of, who are we
Post it.
using?
Maybe we can post it too.
If we have to change Ustream, we're going to have to change Ustream because I heard it's a lot of commercials and shit that fuck it up. I want this shit to work. So in order to get online and be part of the chat room conversation, Chris,
So what you do, you sign up on Facebook, or you can sign on to Ustream through your Facebook account. And then on there, you can create your own username that you can go by instead of having your full name, your full Facebook name.
so do they have to have a Facebook to do it?
They don't have to, but it's just easier to have one.
It's easier to get a Facebook account, even if it's just for this show.
Yeah,
You can
you can
create
use-
a crazy name
You can
and
use either
become
your
the
Facebook.
person.
You can sign on through your Facebook or your Twitter as well.
Facebook or Twitter. Make a crazy Twitter or Facebook and become the person you dream of. Super Dick Leroy, whatever you want to call yourself.
They doing that already.
And what do you do after that?
That's it. You just
you
sign
done.
up, and then when you
On Ustream?
when you
What
log
is the
into-
address?
It's ustream.tv/channel/the5150 show
ustream.tv/channel/the
/the 5150 show.
5150 show.
Yeah, put that on your website. One more thing.
Just look up 5150 show and it'll pop up.
The subscription thing, it don't cost you nothing.
No, it's free.
It makes,
Totally
but it makes a big difference. So all you people that love this show, man, just
Please
click that
subscribe.
subscription thing.
Yeah, we appreciate all of your patronage so far. You know, we ain't got it all together, but we gonna get it together. I promise this gonna be something big.
And real quick, because we have this is the reason why we have the ads on the show, is to block people from recording the show and posting it on their own.
Right.
So-
we got a lot of motherfuckers who want to be the star.
Right.
So they'll put the show on their shit. So the the commercial ads make it harder for them to be the fucking crooked fucks they are.
right.
Subscriptions.
So, I know
Go there.
y'all
Do
complain,
that.
but there's a method to the madness, so stop bitching. And also,
Hurry up for that mic melt,
was it.
nigga.
That's
Anyway.
it. So that's it.
One love, y'all. We appreciate y'all for watching us. Corey Holcomb 5150 show.
Mike melt.